Full spot. There you go.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
You.
Oh, now we're cooking with gas. You stand back here. There we go.
I look extra thick on camera. I'm gonna get to the gym, I reckon.
Oh, what are we drinking, lad?
I got ginger beer. You want ginger beer?
Yeah, I'll ginger beer. Any legends on board? Not yet. I'll probably scare them all away with me. That's my failed and first go around. Oh, gee, well,
The tan ginger. It's only one standard.
I don't have to drive anyway.
You ever tried the sangria ginger beer that James Spy did?
No,
It's weird, eh? It's not bad. If you like sangria, it's not bad.
I was looking yeah, pretty much on. Been waiting all week for this. Cheers, lad.
That's not bad. First one.
Cheers, right mechanics. Yeah, the boys. Got a few going. We got eight legends on board.
Yeah, nice.
Righto, lads. Special guest, Kenny B, onlycans.
Yeah.
We thought we'd well, I thought I'd do some work on jigsaw. Turns out I might have hurt the diff the other day. So I promise I wasn't doing anything naughty. I promise. But it's making a decent clicking noise. So I thought, oh well, I'll pull it apart at night. Set the bat signal out. Kenny B. He thought, yeah, he'll come round, drink. What are we drinking? Ginger beers. Have a ginger beer.
Drink whatever I got, and I'll do
We'll
the
do it
admin.
live.
I'll do the admin work while he does the tool work.
Yeah, I said, don't worry, you don't have to get dirty. So he was cool with that.
Yeah.
So I guess I've got to get set up. I haven't got a jack or stands or tools or anything, but they're just over there, so it won't be too bad. So what do we got? Build a Gemini. No, I've got too many projects, lad. I can't take any more projects. A month was a bit long. Oh, sorry, man. I asked the question on my first live, which was my last live. I said, fortnight or a month? And you said months. So I said, okay. But you did say you want to see me working on something. So I thought,
yeah,
I'll break my boy jigsaw out. He hasn't been on a video for a while. So it's broken. It needs to be fixed. At least I should be able to work out what's broken with it. And I do have a set of billet axles in the shed that I've been waiting to install, i.e. waiting to break the diff. And then I have to pull it apart to install them. So that's what's going to happen now. Whatever I find out's broken with it, I'll fix it and put the new axles in while I'm going.
Looking for L67 motors or 304s.
Yeah, mate. All the 304s are coming my way. I don't give them away. Punchy, good on you, lad. Bommy. I ain't just seen this lot. I only just got the live going, man. I tried to do it before, but I just installed Google Chrome through Kenny's advice, and now it's working. It wasn't working before.
It makes sense. They're both Google products.
Yeah, true.
YouTube to work better.
I don't know what it just worked last time, but maybe it was a bit later. Oh, was it? It was about the same time last time. Anyway, it's all good. It's all sorted now. Sick legend. Show us under the hood. Oh, I've got to drag the laptop over there. I'll do it after, I promise. So
we do have an extension lead.
I do have an extension lead. What I'll do, I'll go and get the jack and some tools. Kenny B's going to man the laptop, answer all your questions. I'm sure you'll know everything you want to ask. Just doesn't matter what it is, just ask it. He'll be all over it. I'll be back.
Behind us is a 2006 Daewoo Lanos. No. I don't know shit about trucks. I'll give it a crack. Thought Cody would have been there on the tins for moral support. That is a good question. I'm Cody from Wish. I should message Cody, actually. It's surprised that he isn't here. How come Cody's not here? What's he doing?
He's parenting and husbanding.
Yeah. I guess that is important.
Yeah, because I'll be I'm acquiring his services on Saturday.
You can only pick one.
So yeah.
I know both.
So tonight I found a substitute.
Yep. Cody from Wish.
Cody from
Wish. I should have done a name tag before I came.
Hey, ask them if they can hear me over here with the.
Yeah.
Because they do drop out sometimes. I don't want to.
That'd be pretty far. Can you still hear Bam Bam from there? Because he's all the way over the shed. The DJI mics are meant to work pretty far away. I don't know. Yeah, they can. Yeah, nice. That's good. Just a little mic hidden under the shirt here. Actually works pretty well. You dirty, they banned hard solo. Yeah, that was, well, it's coming back. Yeah, they said yeah. Yeah, hard solo, they banned it because the naming or the can look was too attractive to kids that are too stupid to realise that it's not soft drink. So it's coming back out in March or something with a slightly different name. But yeah, pretty dirty about that. Is Cody banned on school nights? Maybe. Well, not all school nights. He must have shit on with the kids and that. But
Well, asking about Cody.
yeah, he's banned on school nights. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like I said, he's gonna be. I'm gonna go steal him Saturday morning. So turns out when you have kids, I don't know any about this stuff because I don't have kids. But turns out the hours between 6 and 8 are critical.
Yeah.
That's apparently that's
It's over.
feed, bath, bed,
Mm.
and strangle and be quiet and in and out of the rooms and all sorts of things. So I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. So I have to take him at his word for that.
Bloody next week I got my work Christmas party, but it's a Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
Dogs. Joke's on them. I'm on leave on Friday.
Nice. Got juice.
Yeah, got you.
Hey, Yarmouth boys.
Gee, up for a jigsaw skip.
Oh, it's got a diff. It ain't happening.
Just be single wheel and then the diff exit the chat.
Yeah. From jigsaw. Go to me after this, not now. But if you go to me channel, there's plenty of skids on there. Jigsaw doing jigsaw thing.
Not in this spot though.
No, I'll get divorced if I do it.
Yeah, that's it. He's changed. He might do it. I'm dirty that hard solo and Cody is banned. Maybe they're the same. Maybe it's the same people that banned hard solo banned Cody. Yeah. 6,000 ducks. Yeah, should do a kidnap video, kidnapping Cody to come to a live. Yeah, we need to do that. I reckon we do a kidnap video, kidnap Cody, and bring him here to a live.
Well, Skidnik's kidnap video hasn't done as well as what we thought.
Yeah, I know.
It was a cracking video.
That was hilarious, though.
It was a cracker. It was a cracker to film.
You're actually not a bad actor. That was pretty good.
And I was like,
yeah.
We saw this guy. It's gonna do 100,000 views, like you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I had a ball filming it. Like everyone's just like, where's this coming from? It's like, I don't know. I haven't done it before. How would I know?
Well, often someone just showed up down there and they're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. That Hessian bag, man, that was rank.
Is it?
Oh, it was like in his tinny.
Oh, like an old crab bag.
Yeah.
Oh, rough.
Rank.
It probably had roadkill and stuff on it for the roadkill video.
And they're like, oh, yeah, that was good, but can we do it again? Oh, yeah, good, but we need to do it again. What are they?
Shed skid.
What are they asking?
One's going for a shed skid.
It's not happening.
Oh yeah, live skids. That'd be right.
Not here, not now. Maybe one day.
It's a tough gig. I just watch people work.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Someone's got to do it.
Maybe it's a job. YouTube live stream supervisor.
I think so.
Safety officer.
It really is.
Because
then you talk people out of the people who are keen to do shed skids. You can talk them out of them.
There's now 2 for the shed skid. They're starting.
It's not happening. Have you told them about your channel yet, KB?
Handbrake's on. I said the handbrake's on. What? If I was still on the ground, it should be right to listen to nuts.
Are they talking about the handbrake is I'm not allowed to do with shed skid or the handbrake on the chart?
I don't know. Send the Gemini wags up. You have a duty supply L67 and manual and jam it in the hole, and I'll take you golfing. That sounds like a generous deal.
Yeah. I don't know how to work on Geminis.
Especially if in the V8 in one. They got a fair bit of room down there.
Oh,
Not that. Yeah, plenty of room actually. Yeah.
They swim in there.
Yeah.
Tell them about your date flips on your channel.
Oh yeah. For people that don't follow my stuff, I do. I just drink cans and review them on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then do similar. Well, not this level of car build YouTube stuff, but more four-wheel drive outdoors, camping trips. So at the moment, I'm putting up videos of the recent Cape York trip up, doing the like this weekend's videos, Frenchman's track, and then I'll start editing Telegraph track. So I've got a couple of videos coming out for that, and then back onto more four-wheel drive content, gear reviews, building stuff in the shed. So check it out.
Check it out one time, won't you?
Oh, handbrake is bam bam. Well, the handbrake.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, see, I was
yeah.
keen on. Yeah.
Hey, look.
One, not my car. Two, not my shed.
I live in suburbia. Like, different story. I was in the middle of nowhere.
You'll do a skid. You'll do as you were told. Please. Vote,
Cody
vote,
jumped on here.
vote for kidnapping Cody.
In trouble.
Yeah. He's going to come into a full kidnap plot. Where's the skid? What's the channel called? Mine's just Kenny B on YouTube. Kenny space B.
If they don't, I guess it's pretty hard not to know your TikTok. Everyone knows. In my supervisor the other day at work, he's like, "What were you drinking the other day?" I was like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh,
The Great Northern Interview.
on TikTok, you with onlycans." I was like, "Oh, okay." But like,
think
his
it's
first statement was, "What were you drinking the other day?" I'm like,
I think in the
What?
comments there was your sister or something.
"Yeah, my sister."
She's like watching a random video and she's like, "Oh, there's my brother's on there."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, she's one of the top Tupperware women people,
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah, I had two young lads out at work from Cummins the other day, and I was working with them all day, talking and that. And in the afternoon, he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "Do you drink beers on the internet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah,
And then other dudes just like, "Fucking told you."
that's me.
Yeah,
You got me.
yeah. I got a T-shirt like that. Yeah, nice.
Nice. Where can they buy them, Ken?
KennyBrody.com.
There you go.
And then these are the good ones now. These are all screen printed, good ones, premium shirts.
Why don't you go and buy one of Kenny's? Hit your boy up. Grab one off me.
I was going to do a video on that lately, probably on TikTok, like why buy clothing brands when there's better quality shirts that are probably cheaper,
and you know,
and all people doing cool shit.
And like, you know the people, like you've got a relation, you know, like you've watched people week in, week out.
Yep.
You know, exactly right. Why support Nike or whatever when you can support a creator?
Yep.
You watch their stuff for free anyway.
Yeah, every time I need a shirt now, I just buy someone when they got a deal on. Like I got, Built My Four and Explore Life, and then B1 Snatch and that. But then I got Cody's and a few other smaller mobs.
Yeah, maybe you don't.
1,000 of my own ones. I have a Trident. I need Bam to build a drawer for the tray. I can't be bothered getting on the glue. Oh, like a wooden carpeted one.
Ask Cody. That sounds like a fun.
That sounds like, yeah. I'd just buy the King's drawers. They're cheap as shit. And
actually, that sounds like something you could do,
I'm already swallowed up by a million other projects of their own. Can't be a guy for 3D printing everything. Yeah, true. I am too. I need to increase my 3D print farm. That's the current plan. I got 6 printers at the moment, but I'm upgrading them to better quality ones and looking for more room in my house to grow the print farm. Good little money maker.
Oh yeah.
Helps pay for all the beer review videos because they're expensive. There's a trolley jack. Looks horror. Yeah, you could have a bigger one. Like a 4-wheel drive one would be nice, but probably harder to get under the car. It's your sister's single. I don't know. I'll ask him when he gets back. I've never met his sister. Who would let their sister date an 67 driver? I have to wait till he gets back so I can tell him all these. Like a steel one. Steel rear drawer. Be heavy. These go aluminium. TIG welded 8 minutes ago. One of them reckons the trolley jack's questionable.
Trolley jack, nothing wrong. It's brand new.
The handle.
Ah. Oh yeah, the handle.
The handle.
I can't find the handle.
Someone wants to know if your sister's single.
What? I don't think so. Not last time I checked, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
currently. Look at that. Your boy's got some stickers.
Yeah, that's the go.
So, for those of you who are keen, hit me up. And also, like this. This is a workshop hat. Because these, as good as they look, the blue brim, instantly dirty if you're in the workshop. So, I got a prototype made. Let me know what you think. Because they're cheaper than these and they're black and they don't mark up like these. But they're not as cool as these, but also, yeah, workshop hat. Let me know. Sick, bam. The sticker? Is that what they're talking about? It Sage. Well, I've got multiple twin throttle intakes. Yeah, that's a bit of a thing. Seen a few twin throttle Buick intakes.
Twin turbo intake's probably better. How do you go shipping the hats out? Do you use a post bag?
Box.
Yeah, because I'm
A box.
looking at getting some country trucker caps done. They're like 10-week lead time.
Mate, I tried. I didn't know how many I reached out to. End up this Insignia was the only one who basically got back to me, and like it happened very quick. Yeah, I tried Country Trucker. I tried Cap Kings. I tried this. Tried that. Yeah.
They do make a good hat. Well, they're made in Vietnam. Vietnam. But yeah, I think you get them done there because you just can't get them made. Well, reasonable price, reasonable quality in Australia.
Yeah.
And you charge a fortune, no one to buy them.
It's probably pretty loud in that mic.
I'll swap you the bolt I won from Cody for a hat.
What are they swapping?
Did a guy win a bolt from Cody?
A bolt?
Yeah.
You won a bolt?
He won a bolt. He wants to swap it for a hat.
I don't think that's how that works. Anyway, I do have hats for sale, but
yeah. Like I said, Bam, you bloody legend. Love your knowledge on all things cars, mate.
oh wow, you're hard up for people to give compliments. You think I've got a lot of knowledge, man?
Mechanics. Off the
50 points for anyone who can work out what colour jigsaw is too. Don't know if you're interested, but
is it a stock color like off another car, or is it mixed?
Yeah, stock colour
off another car. I was gonna say it was one of them like a BA Falcon color, but I don't think so. That's much more blue, more green. Not even close, I don't think.
No, you fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Breeze green.
Yeah, fucking nailed it. Look at that. Woo!
That's exactly what it is.
I win a hat.
Yeah, breeze green. It's called.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I know that.
It's what do you call it? It's not exactly green. It's got a lot of blue in it. Yeah. And I think it changes depending on which supplier you get it from.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this is faded too. Like the tub is painted a lot. It's a lot younger paint than the cab. So you can see it's more greeny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends where you get it made and how old it is and
what light you're looking at it in.
And colours your hat brim. Similar, yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
That was the idea.
It's a bolt from a little dick mob still in Cody's shed.
Oh dear.
Nah, looks XR blue. The bolt off the Titanic Land Cruiser.
Oh, that's probably
Titanic Land Cruiser.
Oh, that 55. That 50 engine out of 55 and pulling it apart. I think he was talking about shipping bolts out, but I don't think it happened.
BAB's green from BA5.
Aquamarine. Nah, not aquamarine. It's forward breeze green off the BA. They did like, I think it appeared in the Rip Curl. They did a Rip Curl edition Ute, and I think that's when it first
Yeah.
made its appearance. Yeah.
Forward blue, I reckon. Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. It's neat.
I think the weirdest one I've seen of Cody's cars was when he sold the bloody ambulance.
Yeah.
And then you just see a random dude driving around, but it's not the ambulance anymore. Like I saw it out in Mount Isa.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think he's got a few messages like, "Are you at the Oz?" Yeah. Like, nah.
Yeah, no. Been seen inside the centre yet?
No, I was going to take the wheels off. I'm trying to get that diff to sag down. But if I let the jack right down, the wheels are going to get on the concrete again. So I thought, I better take them off. Who's keen for an upload tomorrow? 5:35, you know the drill.
You fairly punch out the videos, eh? It must be because of the days off or what?
Well,
because of roster?
I've got to do two videos on days off to keep.
Yeah,
Because then I've got a video working, and then the next week I don't have to scramble.
Yeah.
Before Friday to get a video out. But
that's a shit thing working 5 and 2. Like weekends are just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, at the start of the year, I committed to doing. I said I want to do a video a week. Like I've nearly missed a couple of times, but I've managed. We're nearly at the end of the year, and I've managed to squeeze it out. So
I think I find because I'm doing the TikTok and that every day, it fucking burns up a little bit of time. Like probably takes me about half an hour a day doing that.
Yeah.
And then doing website orders and that, and then you think about like doing some editing, and you might get 20 minutes done. But
yeah. Well, like I said, it's not. I'm not doing it for the now. I'm doing it for the future, and hopefully it builds. That's the plan. But I know one thing's for sure: if you don't do it, it ain't gonna build. So
it's no one's gonna do it for you.
No, and you wouldn't want to be trying to pay the bills. You want to be. You couldn't even go to dinner on what I make on a video at the moment. But like I say, it's not about what I'm making now. It's about building and trying to get ahead. What are all you legends drinking anyway? I hope you're getting an early start on the weekend. Don't get too hard into it though. You'd have a few words of wisdom, wouldn't you, Kenny? Doing all your beer reviews, mate. Not trying to get carried away during the week.
No promises on school nights. I've had a couple of mishaps. Sometimes you're doing cans, like when I did like wild boards and that, where they're like 15%.
Oh.
And it's on a school night. Never gonna end well. Someone said you're putting Steelies on for kids.
No.
Hopeful thinking. What's the inflatable booth like? How much dust and shit do you get in the paint? You have an inflatable booth for spray paint?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah. Was an inflatable booth. Now it's a deflated booth.
Yeah, it's deflated now.
It's the deflatable booth. Did it work pretty well for like did it keep everything out for painting?
No, it didn't.
No.
But it's better than being out in the open. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed. Like I think there's a certain amount of crap in there from production, like when they make them.
Oh yeah. I've seen a mate use like the Bunnings marquees, whatever they are, like the white ones.
Yeah.
Like an outdoor weatherproof.
Yeah. But like the day I had it set up too was windy as hell, so it did stop a lot. But yeah.
Kenny, can you print Milwaukee 12-volt battery holders? I can. There's an issue where like it's someone else's design that you get off the 3D print website where everyone shares their designs, and it's meant to be under like a Creative Commons copyright thing. You're not meant to retail sell them, but everyone does it anyway. No one cares about it. But I've done them for my shed. I should do a video. I'll do a little video on TikTok and Insta and that, showing them. I've done 18-volt Milwaukee ones. I need to do the 12s because I've got a 12-volt soldering iron and right angle drill and a few other things. And I've done Ryobi ones. It's hard to make them profitable to sell because you got to print them, and then the size they are, you've got to put them in a post bag, which costs between about $8 and $10.50 to send within Australia. So to actually like make a couple of bucks off it, make it worth your while, it ends up pretty pricey if someone's just going to buy one of them. But I'll take a look at it. On the Bundy, that's the go. That's what I would get on a school night, but it would not end well. I did it 2 weekends in a row. Where did I go? Oh, I went to a concert thing they had here with some old bands, and I got on the $14 rum cans. Spent a fortune, got blind. And where else was I? PBR finals, $14 rum cans again. That's criminal. They should be charged for that, eh? $14 for a rum can.
Oh,
Northern Originals, right? $11. You can buy them for $2 a can yourself,
yeah,
like in a
right.
30 pack. There's like 600% markup.
That's
Anyway,
enough, man.
rough ass. James Bogue's Premium. Oh, I don't know. I see lots of people rag on James Bogue's beers. Maybe it's because they're out of Tasmania. Are they made in Tasmania? Maybe that's what it is. It's a Tasmanian joke. I don't even think I've tried. Like I've drank James Bogue's before, but I don't think I've reviewed one. A lot of people don't rate them. James Bogue's. I wonder where they're made. Yeah, Tasmania. That's what it is. Must be because it's Tasmanian. Like I don't know. Not that means anything.
Legend
Just finished
highball
work.
as well. Sure is, man. Absolutely.
Can't complain.
Days off, having a 10, doing some live. All good.
Just finished work for the week, sinking a few Bogue's Reds tins. So that's 2 people on the James Bogue's. What does the go with this?
There's something going on there, isn't it?
Yeah, James Bogue's. That's like 3. It's got to be a G up. I'll send you up some if you want, Kenny. Oh, you work for Bogue's. That explains it. That's
Send
why.
your boy some beer, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he cut that legend was on Coach's live, I think, too. I think he
Yeah, nice.
established that last time.
I reckon it'd be alright working at a brewery, eh? Like, I don't know.
It'd probably go one or two ways. You'd probably
You get sick of it.
or just
Always sort of passionate about it, and it's cool. Probably depends which one you work at. Like,
yeah, true.
I don't know. I was going to try a series brewing my own ginger beer. I got like a little desktop kit that's like the real budget end, and then I was going to work my way up. Just because it's easy to do compared to beers. 12 weeks clean, ruined by 10% Woody's on a school night. Rough. At least fire it up, they reckon.
Yeah, we'll follow it up. Follow it up. Don't push it.
I've used the marquee and drop sheets and wet the floor. I'll have to hit you up. I need 12-volt ones for the rattle guns and shit. It's easy if you just send me a message and let me know what you want to do up, and I can do it as a one-off. And if you just cover the cost of the plastic and the postage, then I can send you like a bag full of them. They're fairly cheap to make, but I just don't think I'd sell them sort of retail. Can't beat the rum. Yeah, definitely not. What's the best rum though? I reckon I do like Bundy rums and I like red rums, but I reckon Beanley rum's where it's at. Delicious. Well, yeah, if I send some bugs up, I'll review them. You send me a message and I'll give you a postal address. That'd be fine.
Weird. It's got a big gouge on the caliper. I haven't I can't see
No mark on the rim.
no mark on the rim.
Mm.
What the hell's going on there? That's like something. It seems to be pretty fresh. Pretty fresh mark here, but
Mystery.
like it was like the noise was a rotational noise. Like the caliper's got a doozy of a gouge in it, but no.
We can maybe not diff noise, maybe.
Well, potentially, yeah. wondering if I fire it up and just run it through the gears. But yeah, it's
Yeah, that's what it's got,
like it's a good root too.
yeah.
And it looks fresh out. Like it,
Not like a stone between the two. That would have done fruitation.
yeah.
What? Like the honey sort of this. You're right, definitely not.
I know. Actually, this did actually. I did have burnout tires when this thing at Made of Madness, and it did mark it up back then. Maybe it is just a dog. Now that I think of it,
Mm. Hunt continues for the diff noise. Big vats and send it 1 kilo dextrose, and you'll have 30% ginger beers. Yeah. Kraken or Beanley Spice. I just got a new Kraken today. It's a little skinny can. Kraken had a weird name, but yeah, Kraken is delicious. I'll just drink that shit straight.
that's spice rum, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
There's one called Baron Samedi too, which is not too bad. Similar thing, black spice rum.
Yep. We used to have when we lived in Brizzy for that little bit. Same with Jerry's and Dry was on at Beach Street, just on tap. Like we used to go down and have a few of them. That's pretty good.
Nice. They got these Kraken cans today. No, they're actual cocktails. Need to find the name of it. No, they're actual cocktails. Kraken rum.
I'll just fire it up real quick.
Can.
Gears.
Yep.
See if I can.
Loading. Kraken Caribbean Punch is what it is. Woo! Right in the end.
Oh, it might be.
Or it in the back of the.
It might be something in the park break.
Yeah.
Did it sound more that side?
It sounded, yeah.
Because there's a weird sound the other day when I heard it too.
Yeah, like, unless it's like resonating, but it sounded like it was right. Yeah, man.
When you have for that caliper on.
Sound healthy.
I was doing 5 cent, 50 cent driving home the other day.
Mm. I had some head noise driving home today. I did the fuel pump in the Prado doing Cape York.
Yep.
Replaced it, and then I didn't fill the tanks all the way up. So then I ran out of fuel in one tank and ran out of fuel.
Yep.
And had to get a jerry can brought down for 10 liters in it.
Yep.
Then I filled the tanks right up and had to use one tank, and then because it does an auto switch over.
Yeah.
And then it was about to switch over, but wouldn't do it. And I'm like, any second I'm going to run out of fuel. And I'm like in traffic, and I'm like just picturing it conking out and being able to push it in bloody. I had a jerry can in the back.
Yep.
And then it finally switched over this afternoon. I was like, hooray. Stupid cars. Oh, yeah. Got my Anakin shirt today. Can't wait to show it tomorrow. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Thanks, mate.
Are they wearing the Anakin gear?
Yeah, no one got silly ball. One at drops today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. And we have a pub crawl. Oh, yeah. Pub crawl New Year's Eve. Let's get proper blind, kidnap Cody and Skewed and whoever else. And hit Santa Fe. You're showing your age, mate. Santa Fe's not even open anymore. Even I know that. You think about studio. No, what's that thing called? Show bar. Show bar 54 or whatever it is. I was talking about Santa Fe, the strippers, but that's been closed for years. I was down there the other night for the missus' Christmas party for work, and all the clubs are the same shit, but with different names.
Oh, mate, I haven't been to a nightclub. I wouldn't even know.
No, I didn't go into them. Like nothing good happens in there.
Nah.
Well, I don't even know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve.
What's that?
I don't even know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. That requires me making it to midnight.
Yeah, it's always questionable whether I'll make it to.
For a few years there, we did New Year's Day reef trips out the reef. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty wicked noise, wasn't it?
Mm. You'd be laughing if it's just something in the park racking up the diff. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
I'll have to look at some live stream lighting, I reckon.
What's that?
You can run out of live stream lighting shortly.
Oh, I can turn the lights on.
Actually, it's much brighter on camera. That works at home.
Yeah, they don't look too bad on that laptop, though.
Mm.
Not minute, anyway.
He said, well, that was the last time I was in the Ville. Santa Fe Gold was up. Yeah, I was dating Ash the strip date. I don't know about dating strippers, man. That's
a movie one. Not
yeah.
That's fraught with heartache, I think.
I dated one girl that was a stripper later, which made sense. Wasn't a stripper at the time. Yeah. Yeah, it look like.
Yeah, nothing there. I'll pull the other side off, and other than that, let's pull that off, I think. It's a weird noise, like it's not a crunch, it's like a, I don't know, almost like rocks in a barrel sound. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a normal sort of conventional griff failure. No, think of the drink. One thing I did find today was the new Brookvale vodka oranges, but they didn't have any cold ones, so I'm not drinking them yet. But yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll be up. I don't know. Maybe this weekend I'll do that one. I bought 4 of them so I can get a decent feel from.
Well, just to make sure, you know.
Yeah. Second opinion, third opinion.
Might just second guess yourself. Like, oh.
Yeah, nice girl. Yeah, she was crazy as. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Do burnouts and get blind and let off fireworks. You boys could get all the fans to come and send it proper flout. The cops will be here in 5 minutes. You need a block way out somewhere away from me. Cody's dad's place would probably be alright.
Yeah,
that's far enough away. How has Bam Bam and Cody not got a gig on Alpha Blokes podcast? Well, I've thought about that.
Well,
I could possibly try to line that up.
Well,
I'll see if I can plant a seed. Next weekend, I'm heading down to Gladstone with the wife for the Alpha Blokes Christmas party. I don't think they've made that public. I think it's people that have been on the podcast. So I don't know who's showing up, but it could get loose. So
Cody's.
Collapsed bearing is one guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird sound.
If they had skid pig on, surely they can have bloody, Cody on, and you try and swindle your way in as a.
Oh, well, Cody's a walk-up start, but yourself, I'm only a
Need that whole like get your end in, get your friend in. Like,
yeah.
over
Well,
there.
I'm not.
I don't know how fucking I ended up there. Like, was Quinn was watching my bloody beer reviews,
Yeah,
and then Cam had seen them, and then bloody. That was a while to see. I was listening to the podcast one day driving in one of the work cars, and the next second they're and the next second they're talking about you. I'm like, fucking sick. Rugby unions are good. You can drink all that stuff. Yeah, you could drink it hot. They're 6% too, so they should be decent. Sort it out, Kenny. I'll give it a crack. I'll try and sort it out. Try and plant the seed. Said, Bam, how hard is it to find clean plenum / cow sides for these old enters and dodgers in good nick?
Impossible.
I guess in good nick would be the really impossible bit.
Impossible. If you're gonna do it, it'll be new old stock someone's had, and I mean,
you have to beg and plead and
you've got to first con that person into selling it, and then you've got to cut your arm or your leg off to buy said part.
Yeah.
Let's go and turn these lights on, mate.
Yeah, man. Do they do remakes of panels?
Not for these.
Not so much.
Not for these,
Probably only your main American ones, probably. Hopefully, we have some lights soon. Lights, camera, action. Ka-chow. Oh, yeah, it's a bit better. While that's happening, get the boys on it. I'm keen to come get loose. Yeah, it throws a bit more light. We'll get another bit out of it. Shade sail blocks a bit of it going that way.
Oh yeah.
I ended up getting one of those Ryobi portable battery floodlight tripod things.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that's not the technical name for it, but yeah, that's a go. Bush mechanics, well, nah, you had to go higher. You had it good for a sec. Actually, yeah, just do that and then just. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's much better. Not perfect.
Okay.
Not perfect, but we're still going. Oh, here we go. He's cracking the whiskey up. Fucking A. And in with a friend. Because you're a translator. Yeah. Have you seen Spud floating? Yeah. Have you seen Spud floating around? That bloke was a legendary puppy. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't met Spud in person before. Oh no. Have I? Be a couple of years ago, way back at the start. I went out. Maybe I did. I went out once a couple of years ago when they did an episode. It was still Sick Puppy. They did an episode on the beach. It was like hydration first aid, where they had a dude and he was passed out on the sand, and they had to give him medical attention by feeding him a Great Northern, and then he like come back to life. It was that episode way back in the day. I think he might have been there for that. But I wasn't really mates with him or anything. I didn't know him, but funny dude on camera. Let there be light. Absolutely. It's a little bit harsh light, but a bit intense.
The ugly lights. Don't turn the ugly lights on.
Yeah. Mine's any light, but. The light really brings out your eyes.
Hey.
This
is an OnlyFans.
Yeah, this is not OnlyFans, but yeah. Imagine Bam and the Pooh Bandit on a road trip.
What?
Have you seen Pooh Bandit on that Alpha Bloke thing?
No.
He's a loose unit, mate.
Oh.
He's on TikTok. Look it up, Pooh Bandit. He's always like, up to something. He has some yarns. The other day he was talking about jerking off in a fucking harvester or some shit.
Oh wow. I forgot that was
Spud. One of the guys was asking, has anyone seen Spud around? So Cody still gets it to this day. He's released videos. Yeah.
Every
time he does a live, I get on there. Where's Spud? Where's Spud?
He just needs a sign, just like
Yeah.
as a response.
Should just get like a large potato and put it in the corner.
Got my prefect, man. Oh, nice, man. Nice work.
I think I remember that. Yeah. What's that?
Just shivers.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad, good size.
Last night I did Black Douglas and dry. That brought
I
back
saw that.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to knock that off out of this big fucking display cover. The old girl used to have it in a thing. I was like 13 or something.
Yeah.
Trying to see how much scotch you could pinch before she'd notice.
Well, Dad,
Just tea in the glass.
Dad, he just drank. Like Scotch was his drink, but it was
Yeah.
whatever was on special.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
the same.
100 pipers this week.
Mm.
Black Douglas the next week. Johnny Walker Red the next week. McCallum's, whatever. It's like walk in, whatever's. That's
Yeah.
it. And it was Scotch and Diet Coke. That was my old man. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
I don't mind that Abelow. It's not bad scotch.
And he went from
Dude, I used to work with had like a Scotch club thing here with just
Yeah,
me and the
yeah.
mates from school. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Abelow 12. Yeah, that one.
oh yeah,
It's fairly, what's it, $121?
yeah, right.
Yeah. Single malt Scotch whiskey. It's pretty nice.
Cool. Yeah, like I've got Glenn Morangi and Glenfiddich and
Yeah.
But that's like I keep that stuff special. I'm just gonna have
Oh,
a drink. It's just
I went through
shivers.
this phase probably just before I started doing the onlycans thing.
Yeah.
Of trying to drink stuff neat to like find something I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Instead of like drinking and get drunk. I was buying these like $100, $120 bottles of bourbon and scotch and this. I'm like, all tastes like fire to me. I just couldn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then one night I was drinking Wild Turkey American Honey.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is delicious. And I'm like, am I a bogan? Like fucking, it's like a $38 bottle or something.
Yeah.
Honey flavored shit, you know.
Yeah. Nah. I do like my whiskey neat. Like, but yeah, it's got to be.
You can find the right one you like.
Yeah, Shivers is like the
Mm.
Great Northern of whiskies.
Mm.
It's like it's a
Yeah,
blended
that's right.
it's a blended Scotch whiskey, and it's just very smooth, very easy, not offensive. Like it's
Mm.
not. It doesn't do any one thing. It's just like it's
No, it's not like it's heavily peated or anything like
No.
that. Like smoky. Yeah, I tried
No.
all different types.
Yeah.
I got a tasting platter off a dude on TikTok that does it. That Distiller Chris dude.
Yep.
He does all those like handcrafted ones.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The cane field stays the cane field. Yeah, that's a proof hand.
Hard. So I got banned. Yeah, we were just saying about that today. So
Oh, that was pumping. Damn needs to watch the pod come in.
yeah, I don't listen to them guys' podcasts. Yeah, I probably should listen to it.
They're not bad.
I do listen to podcasts, but yeah.
You got to listen to a mix of them. Like I've got it down now where I do Mondays. I don't have anything booked in for Mondays. Oh, maybe. I've been listening to the Proper Tree Yarn podcast. There's some mad yarns on that with Buddy Knuckles from CTC. And then Alpha Blokes is Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
And I've been listening to that We Mean Well. Worst podcast ever, but it's fucking hilarious. And then Buddy Joe Rogan in amongst that. And Hamish and Andy still do a podcast. It's pretty funny.
I listen to Joe Rogan, your Mum's House podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
We Might Be Drunk.
Who's that one?
It's Sam Morrell and.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, Mark Norman's funny. I know he hasn't been cancelled yet.
Yeah. I listen to Chris DiStefano's podcast.
Mm.
It's mainly comedy. Like I try and just listen to comedy stuff, and it's hard sometimes. Like it's awesome listening to Rogan's one, but then like
I don't listen to them all anymore. Some of them are too repetitive, but
sort of sidestep a lot of the heavy ones. It's just like
Yeah.
it's not enough, man. Like,
I had one with Adam Greentree the other day. He's a mad bloody Aussie bar hunter. That was pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And then today's one is The Rock.
I saw that. Yeah,
Which I'm keen on that one because I think they had like a bit of an
they
internet
did,
beef.
and I'm exactly the same because last time I heard they had. Well, Joe doesn't really have beef with anyone, but
No, he's just making. I think he's making comments that he'd easily make to their face, even though he's a
Yeah.
huge dude.
Well,
That's a good vote for the comments. Does The Rock take steroids? What do you reckon? That dude is staunch,
The big black bear shit in the woods.
and he's like in his 50s, isn't he?
Yeah,
And he's just jacked.
he's
like-
not is he on steroids? Is how many is he on? How much? Where?
Unless he's calling testosterone replacement therapy not steroids. I don't know. He obviously does work hard, obviously, but
Oh,
still, like if you're on him, just say you're on him. Like don't make out like you're not. But I only got to listen to like 2 minutes of it as I was coming out here, so
yeah,
that'll be
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna chase this new yet.
Mm,
I've got shinies in here, Kenny, so
shinies.
it looks a bit glittery, man.
Enough glitter to be a noise though.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, it kind of looks that way.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Ring Gear has left the chat.
yeah.
But I should be more on the process with these comments here. Hard Solo got banned. Yeah, someone asked this right at the start of the live, but yeah, it got temporarily banned. I think their permission to sell it got removed because it's too close looking to the soft drink, so kids might actually drink it. So I think they're just going to rebadge it and bring it back out. I think they said March or April or something. So I wonder what happens actually, because it's on tap at a heap of places. That's going to be a nightmare.
Well,
It's not.
surely they won't.
They won't be able to. I wonder if they can just rebadge it straight away on tap. Like,
Yeah, like for sure.
you're probably not allowed to sell something that's been. You think they'd give a grace period, wouldn't you, where you could run your kegs out so you don't lose product?
Well, you think if it's on sale in a bar, like kids can't buy it. Kids aren't.
Actually, that is a good point.
You
But
know, like,
they can't buy. Oh, well, no,
like if it's on tap, they can't just walk up and get it.
yeah. It's not the same as going to the fridge at home and accidentally
Oh,
picking the
yeah.
wrong can.
That is glittery.
More glitter. Hard Solo and Midori or Glenfiddich and Dry. Both very different things. Everyone's doing that Hard Solo and Midori. I'll have to give that a crack.
I've only got half opinion.
Okay.
Oh man, the opinion's left the chat.
Okay.
Oh.
You have to get some photos and put them up on your socials later.
That's thoroughly disappointing.
Oh, at least you know what the noise was.
Yep, well, that's okay. I can tick that one off, man. That noise.
Man. That calls for a whiskey, that does.
Can't believe the pinion would have failed after all your casual
Yeah,
driving.
I know. I'm so careful and I don't ever get on it.
Babied it.
Yeah. It's why is that not working? Please work.
Not bad. The boys are on the head noise deleters. Yep, that's the plan with it. The rock pod was real chill. They didn't address. What? You could have put spoiler alert. I thought they were going to have a biff. Apparently, they didn't address the bloody steroid thing on the podcast.
Did they address the comments that the Rock made about, like which the beef was, the supposed beef was over? Did they address that?
Which biff was that? Because it
was what is it about? Yeah, because I think it was him saying
Joe said on the podcast about it using roids.
Yeah, that that person doesn't exist without steroids. Yeah. He wasn't saying, "Oh, he's a piece of shit junkie." He was just saying, like, "Hey, I'm on TRT.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know what that looks like. You're not 50-year-old jacked." And then it's
almost like that bloody Liver King. He was the worst example of it. Like, it was funny when he's like, "I'm not on steroids."
He was just on tren and clenbuterol and just like huge and just diced. Like it's just like, yeah, sure, dude. Yep, saw that liver, eh?
Yeah. I did a TikTok of that a while back with that Liver King filter. It was like the backdrop was vodka, like guava vodka cruises.
Oh. Yeah, so that tooth and his mate beside him's half. There's 1, 2 that I can see. Another one.
Yeah. Half the pinion gone.
Yep. Enough so you'll be able to see it. I'll put it.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it had a horrendous noise. Actually, if I would stick my finger in there, I'd be able to fish it out, but then I'd have you all over my fingers. So
yeah.
Any hoozle.
That was lovely.
Well, that's a mystery solved.
What ratio diff gears are in it?
3, 4, 5s.
Yeah.
But I do have a set of 3 9s that were in it that I put in the drift car. So I may have to re-borrow out of the drift car to get this thing going. By the looks of it, unless I go to a 308 or something. But I want to go racing again.
Trying to do the quick maths to make it a joke. Say it's a 1.5, 1.7, 2.5 now.
Wow,
Instead of 3.5.
that's on top
It's
speed.
half of
Oh yeah,
half
okay.
of the
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what would half the teeth be?
Some quick maths.
Yeah. Rock can no longer get rock hard. Well, if he's still on TRT, probably can.
Yeah, they just do a post-cycle therapy on, give him some PGT.
Weld it, no need for opinion.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is a need for.
Fill it with Meg. Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's
No comments
thing-
were made to each other. Or
this thing is
against each other.
basically 4,000 pound.
Yeah.
It's every bit of 2 ton. It's when I race it, it sits on the trans brake, and then bang! Like I'm surprised it hasn't exploded yet. So
done very well.
it was on borrowed time, and legit when I heard the noise, I was not doing anything. I was just cruising down the road, and it's like sounds like a noise, and then it got worse and worse and worse, and I'm just like coming down to town, like, please don't lock up, because I've had it. I've heard. Actually, it might have even been Opinion lost a tooth ages ago when I was down in Brizzy and going along the freeway, and every now and then it go boom, like like it sort of half lock up and then keep going, like, oh Jesus Christ, like lock up and just go down the freeway doing 360s, like Oh,
there's not a gearbox or something, I guess.
Well, that's what I was worried about, because that's an expensive gearbox. Like diff gears, I can come up with, but
yeah. M78 diff.
Yeah. It's a VN Borgie M78, M79, I think.
That'd be dime a dozen to find, were they? Wreckers?
Oh, they are. Yeah, but like I said, I've got a set of diff gears. Again, what's the name? Keeps moving. Yes.
Better. Just.
Yeah, so I think because they're brand new actually, those 3.9s I bought for this. But then it's sort of the highway RPM was like, it's a bit too much, but I want to go racing anyway. This thing's run 11, 1 and 119 down at Willowbank, and I want to go and run a 10. So that's why I bought the 3.9s. I thought, that'll get me 60 foot better. It was only on 10 band of boost anyway, so I've cranked it up.
How much highway do you do?
Oh, not a lot.
Round town.
Yeah, just around town mainly. Yeah. But when you go, like, when I go racing, it's drag challenge. So you're driving between track to track, but it's one weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd suffer. It wouldn't worry me.
Yeah, as long as it's not on the limiter.
Why not? Do you want to spawn Hilux diff? Hilux? Yeah, Hilux diff. No, Commodore's the same pattern essentially the same pattern as HQ. They're the right length. They're pretty strong. And I've got 31 spline axles in the shed now for it. So when I do that pinion, 31 spline billet axles go in it, and I'll put those 3.9s in it. Those 3.9s are brand new, like they've done no work. So that'll be it. And then I'll put some whatever gears back in the drift car whenever I fix the engine in that.
Once they finish the track here, I wouldn't mind doing like a budget build, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just the fab side of it.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun.
I don't know if I'd probably do drag.
Yeah.
Try and do like 10s for 10 or something, or something.
No, it'd be cool. There's so many cars, like so much ready to go. Like everyone travels for it. Like it's all there ready to go as soon as the track opens. So
yeah, sick.
But nah, I can't remember what breed they are. They're not Moses though. That's for sure. That's too flash for me. Tours and diff. Nah, it's just a factory LSD out of a VN Borg. Like it's just it's nothing.
It's easy to find.
The diff is nothing special. The transmission's a different story. The engine's okay. It's got forged pistons, HPM rods, scat crank, roller rockers. They're stock cast heads, but they've been ported. Got a Edelbrock Victor Jr. on it, and a big turbo. So turbos just make everything better. So, but I did it on a stock 5 litre forever, like cast piston stock 5 litre.
Yeah, just so much fun.
And the magic spot is about 13 pounds of boost. Once you start running 13 pounds, that's when it really starts moving. That's when you really start making power. Around 10 pounds, it's like it's okay, but 13 pound you can do top gear bow skids. That's
Mm.
the sweet spot. 12, 13 pounds is when you start really
Yeah.
bringing fun into it.
Much higher you start breaking ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all about the tune. Like if you're safe with your AFRs and your timing, like
Yeah.
it'll last. Like,
Trying to get everything out of it. I was looking at my 4-wheel drive. I want to get a bit more power out of it, but I've got to replace the turbo, so I was probably going to do like just a float version of the turbo.
Yeah.
But it's so expensive.
yeah, that common rail diesel stuff's
They
pretty
quoted me
epic
like
as well.
21 grand or something, I think it was, for like engine rebuild, turbo, front mount and tune. Seemed like a lot.
Wow.
And the car's market value is like 18 or something. Like, why would I spend 20 something on it?
Wow.
Well, some people do.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You can get like 250 horsepower, 600 newton meters or something of like 1 kd.
Those V6 Amarocks are pretty
Yeah,
awesome. They're getting a lot of power out of them.
yeah. I don't know what to buy. Right, I was going to buy a Y62 before they stopped selling them, but I don't know. Wouldn't buy 300.
Yeah, I've never driven a well, I've never driven a 200 either. But
Anyone's at a 200 and they got a 300 reckons a shit.
yeah,
Yeah, gutless.
yeah, okay.
But
Because what are they, the V6, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Then everything goes to V6s next year. The Patrol's V6 twin turbo.
Yeah.
That could maybe be cool, but the Ram goes to V6. Everything goes to V6, I think.
Are
Yeah. Yeah, the next Ram's V6, I think.
they? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, unless you're getting a 2500 or something. The Cummins.
Yeah, with Cummins, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah.
And they're so pricey.
Stick with the Hemi.
Hilux Torsen 31 spline, good for 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
make
is.
1,000 horse.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Has to be an 8.8 inch. Yeah, 8.8 diff though.
Yeah, no, this thing, like, you'd be surprised, like, yeah, it's nice to have a 9-inch, nice to have Moser axles, this, that, the rest of it, but I grew up not a lot of money. It's all about what can you make work and make live without spending the bank. So that diff's been in there basically forever. Like I've heard it, that's the second time I've heard it now, but like I said, 2 tons, makes good grunt, trans brake box, you're gonna hurt stuff. Like I could spend 10 grand on a diff, or go and rejig it for a Hilux diff or whatever, but it's like the diff I got for free, and then I'll put LSD center in it and da 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 da. So it's like I don't plan on racing jigsaw forever, so I've got a 9-inch at home to put in up my dad's place, but it's a stock diff, so I'd have to put an LSD in it, do this, do that. It's like, why, when I don't really plan on racing it forever in a day. I want to run a 10 and then sort of retire it. I want to move on to something else. Like I got Hacksaw, the Big Block International. I got the Valiant. I've got other cars I want to move on. This is more or less just a runabout. I don't often race it. I don't need the biggest, best parts in the world. It's like Motor Madness was the most punishing it ever got. It's like, which is awesome. Loaded the tray up, heading into town, go and do some skids, drive it home. Like that was awesome. That's what I used to do in Brizzy. Like we used to live at Hamilton, load up, put the skid tires, the race tires in the back, drive to Lakeside, go and do the cruise and laps, drag race day, and then load back up, head home. Like that's what it's all about. I'm not too serious about me racing and all that jazz. It's I used to speedway race, and that's why I actually built this, because if anyone's done speedway, they know what I'm talking about. It's 6 weeks worth of work for 6 minutes of fun, and if you're lucky, you don't get your car written off in the meantime. This being a street car, it's all about having fun. You could take the everyday, or you take jigsaw. You know what I mean? It's just about enjoying something different. You get the looks, you get the waves, and it's cool cruising around on something that shouldn't exist. This car doesn't exist. You could never buy this car. This is a truck cab on a whole new chassis, a custom built tub, like of things that shouldn't exist. This is, and like this tub doesn't exist. This is all. These are front guards off the truck that are hacked together. That's the front section of it. that's the rear section of a truck cab. The front section of the tray is that section of the cab. Same as the rear. That's the rear of a cab as well. Like this thing is a patchwork quilt. Like
I did not know that.
this does not exist. If you ever have a look at one of these cars, like if you ever have a look at the Hemi International that I'm building, those are the trays that they have. They're just a box with flares on them. This is a one-off. No one has this. This is, I'm pretty proud of this. This is the best thing. Yeah, the nicest thing I've ever done. It was, the whole idea was like if the factory were to take the time and build a well-built, style side body, what would it look like? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have tailgate, but these are these are Valiant tail lights that are modified. I put LED indicators in them.
Yeah, if you're rear-ended, you'd be pissed.
Oh, mate,
you just get out and cry.
Well, people have asked me to fiberglass it to sell the kits. Like, why would I do that? Like, oh yeah, you can make some money. Oh yeah, then there's a dozen trays the same. It's like it's like I'm half keen to fiberglass it just so I've got molds for a spare, but it's like, haven't got there yet. So
one of these days, if you could 3D scan it,
oh, you probably
and
could.
It would get you enough to rebuild it. Exact. It's not easy.
Yeah, that was like 18 months worth of work to get to that, and then it's like,
I would have patience, eh?
Oh, if I actually knew what I was getting into before I started, I wouldn't have started. But it's like you get too far in it and go like, oh, I guess I'll keep on going.
I did that with my toy hauler. Like I sold my old camper trailer and bought all the gear. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put it together now.
Yep.
If I did it again, I'd probably get a plasma table first and some other things like just to make it easier.
Yep.
Neater, but it's all good at the end. I missed some there.
These lads are just
Used to have a 360 horsepower, my old L67, 5 litre with a GX42.
Hey Stu and A's, how you going?
Killed it. L67 with a Gemini with a Rodeo too. Man, that's a lot of cars. Yeah, nice. The Hilux diff, I mentioned it. $2.5 grand done, provided the width is the same.
Oh, Hilux is the perfect, especially like I think RX-7s and stuff like that, like that perfect length and stuff. This is quite a bit wider, so you're gonna have to have big offset rims, and the Commodore diffs are just very comparable to like 10 bolts and stuff, but I reckon they're better than 10 bolts. So yeah, and they're a lot younger too. So
want to sell the engine out of your speedway car that you and Cody got going?
It's not my speedway car. That's only a dirty old 2.3 and it breathes like a mother. It's either got broken rings or the bores are Swiss G's.
I'm surprised you've got some of them running, and I'm like, they're sort of running.
Yeah, sort of running. Hey, running.
Yeah, yeah.
We still got to go back up the Dodge truck. I got plans for it. We've got plans for it. We've got to go back and do the 55 yet. The engine's mostly together at Cody's, so we want to go up and put the engine back in the 55, and then we're going to do something with the Dodge truck while we're up there. Hopefully bring it home afterwards, but we got plenty on the books, but just getting around to it.
Get the time to do it. Yeah. Crazy.
You missed something new?
I don't know. It was pumping there for a sec. I think that's all the diff chat.
Well, I'm glad I inspected it, but I'm not happy with what I found. But I found the problem.
Yeah, that'd do something.
Yeah.
When do you reckon you'll knock that out? Don't know.
I've got to go and pull the diff part out of it. Well, unless I get some other gears, I don't have to pull that apart. But think about it. Yeah, I've got enough cars, so I don't really need to drive it at the minute. But it'd be nice to have going for sure.
Right.
Yeah. So what can I expect on your channel, mate? What's coming up?
On the YouTube side of things? This weekend should be the Frenchman's track video for Cape York. That's pretty fun. Doing the big creek crossings and that sort of stuff. Some nice spots and some starting to get in the good forward driving now where it's all the hectic sort of tracks.
Yeah.
And then the one after that will get good. That's the start of 3 nights on the Telegraph track.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then a bit of chaos when my car stops working and we had to recover it all the way back to here.
You go down the crazy
I did all of them. Yeah.
Did you?
So that one where old mate flipped over on his roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, did all that. That Palm Creek drop. So that was the whole point. I was like, last time I did it a couple of years ago, we just did all the chicken tracks.
Yep.
And the main development road and just chicken tracked in. And then I was like, if I don't do it now with this car, by the time I go to do it again, I'm probably gonna have a new car that I'm not gonna do it in.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one guy tried to put he was gonna do it, he's gonna put a fully built Ram 1500 down that same drop. It wouldn't even fit. Like he
I
put a
was about
tape
to say, yeah, dimensionally it wouldn't.
you put a tape measure over it, and I'm like, that's no, it won't come out. Like just be wedged in there. But we did that. I did the main line at Gunshot. I did everything. Like did random bog holes that were in the middle of nowhere. That yeah, and didn't have to winch.
Yep.
Didn't use the max tracks.
Right.
So for a fucking old Prado that's just got a transfer case lock and mud tires, like did
Yeah,
really well.
Sure.
Finally shit itself in the end, but
bugger.
there's only fuel pump, alternator, and starter motor.
I don't know.
Just
Yeah.
got yeah. Fixed the alternator. The starter motor was still hanging on with a couple of whacks, and the fuel pump got me in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, that's coming up. And then after that, back into back on the toy hauler, fitting the canopy out. So I got all the Red Arc Red Vision gear to fit in, and you got to do false floor drawers, kitchen. Take the rooftop tent off the Prado and put it back on the toy hauler.
Yep.
And then start doing some buggy trips in the fucking side by side. And then review and some builds with the new Unimeg Razor 200, I think it is. So they're multi-material one. It's like they're 4-in-1.
Multi-material.
Well, it's their 4-in-1,
Mm.
and it does double pulse MIG.
Yeah, nice.
So like full production alloy MIG, which is why I got it. One thing I didn't really realize is it doesn't do AC TIG. It only does DC TIG,
Yeah, right.
which is sort of
It's a
weird.
bit weird.
But I'd kept my Lincoln, which does AC TIG. So whether I'll hang on to that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there'd be some stuff where you want an AC TIG, like where you want an aluminium TIG instead of aluminium MIG.
Yep.
Depends how the aluminium MIG goes, but you watch the videos on TikTok and that, it's fantastic. The MIG.
Yep.
It does
MIG's good for like production stuff. I think everything's that sort of smallish.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you just
what I
want
was
a TIG,
thinking.
man. Like,
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think anyway. But yeah, unless you like building tennies or something, like like.
Well, that's one I've always wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You
My
definitely.
missus will murder me. You know the mini jet boats like you see on the Cletus channel? I want to do one of them.
Charge Kawasaki and pull it apart.
Does Cody still have that jet ski?
I don't think so.
No, I was going to say. He had that jet ski that didn't really go
That'd be
anywhere.
sick.
I wouldn't mind doing a mini jet boat. I don't reckon you'd be able to register them in Australia. Well,
Nah, probably not.
actually, there's a Facebook page for it. But I reckon all the hassle. It's hard enough with my side by side trying to get that into places legally.
I was about to say, because Cody was saying about, guys getting stung in their 4Bs off road and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
how do you get on with the side by side?
you don't. So you can get Rec Rego,
Yep.
which gives you CTP and that. But then you need permission from the landholder, which all these grubs won't give you. So up here, like everything below the waterline's Great Barrier Reef Marine Park. Everything above that is either City Council or National Parks.
Yep.
And they just won't give you permission. If you got a club, you can go through all the hassle of getting permits, which
yeah.
there's a club based in Cairns.
Yep.
But when we're at Cape York, there were 6 buggies coming south on the telegraph track.
Yep.
And I pulled up and was talking to one of them, and I'm like, well, what are you guys doing in here? Like, they won't give you a permit for it. And they were just doing a runner from the ranges.
Oh, really?
They did the track north, and then they had to do telegraph track south, which you don't do. Like, you
Yeah,
go against
right.
everyone else. But they had full 4-door Polarises with swags on the roof and shit. But yeah, they got told it would be 53 grand in fines each. I think it was.
Yeah.
If they got caught.
That's
So-
Well, like I said, Cody said to me some horror stories about some other guys who got stung. He's just like, look, okay, for those that aren't familiar, Townsville has like a problem with cars getting stolen and stuff like that.
Yeah, just a bit of a problem.
So it's like that problem exists. The cops don't want to do anything about that problem. We'll just leave that. It's too hard.
Yeah,
So it's like we'll focus on
blame everyone else.
the guys who are doing the right thing and just trying to have a bit of fun. It's like, how does this work? Like, can't we stop the proper crime first and then maybe chase the other guys? It's like, no, that's too hard.
I think the off-road and the buggy is a lot like cars. Like, if you go to a skid in a back street where there's nothing that stands out of where you are,
Yep.
like a business or something, like in a back industrial estate or something, and yeah, location and date, and obviously regos and that, and you say it's a private property in Mexico, then I think legally they don't have enough to chase you with it. The problem with all the four-wheel drive ones in Brisbane, they're at the Glasshouse Mountains, and it was really obvious where they were. And obviously they wanted to make an example of them, so they just went and built a whole thing on it.
Yeah, or, yeah.
I don't know. I've done like Forestry Road and that, and I don't say anything about where we are.
Yeah.
But if you look in the tags, it's tagged as Forestry Road, like it's just not in the title or the bloody.
Well, that's the thing.
Like in the video.
You know, I don't do anything stupid in this car. Like, I don't do anything stupid at all.
We're not doing stupid
but
stuff with the
definitely
pluggers, though. It's bullshit.
No. But it's just like I said, there's only one of these, so it's like I don't invite any of that. Like, yeah, I don't need that trouble anymore. So
No, they should have it more. Well, they're gonna have the motorsport facility where you can do it all legally,
Yeah.
which is fair enough.
and that's what I say. Like, I love nothing more to just load it up, take it out, have fun, drive back. Like, especially when you're at a facility like that, the urge to do stupid stuff on the road just goes away. You don't. It's like I can go out there and cane my car all day, and then all good. So it's like, why do I need to risk having the cops either impound my car or take it away or whatever, lose my license? Like, nah, it is good. Like, it'll be good when the drag strip opens up. But I have taken it out on the skid pan before, but it doesn't drift real well. I'll tell you that. Being automatic and being a tank, it does not drift real well. It does good power skids, but that's about it.
Yeah, they need more places up here.
Absolutely.
Off-road shit, it needs to be like the US where they got like the 50-inch wide trails or whatever it is. And you pay rec rego, dude. Get your insurance. Wear a half-face helmet or whatever.
But I mean, unless you're
that's what the kids are
destroying
stealing cars because there's nothing else to fucking do.
and there's no accountability, you can do whatever you want. It's like, that's too hard. We'll be right.
Yeah. I had to fit a fuel tank to a mate's son's motocross bike the other day, and I thought he was going to bring it around in a ute.
Yep.
And he just shows up motocross gear.
Oh, wow.
I was like, hey, man. He just rides down the road and then drops into the scrub.
Well, there's a lot of kids down here. I'm going to say where I am. There's a lot of kids down here on motorbikes. Like, I don't care. I was a young fella once. I did the exact same thing. But it's just like,
go at a back block somewhere out of the way, not right down the middle of the road.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I saw exactly that today. Young fella on the road and then goes through the lights, on the back wheel. It's like,
I was riding my Husky home from work a couple of months back, and a kid just rides plumb beside me on an unregistered motocross bike.
Yeah.
I was just like, why do I bother paying rego? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked.
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Bach Multi 250, pretty good. Hey, Graham's on board. You ever watch any XA Coupe guy stuff?
No, I should check it out.
Yeah, he's a bit of a legend.
I'll look it up.
He's a bit of a maestro at rebuilding Falcons. I'll give him that.
I watch so much drag racing content for a dude that doesn't do anything to do with drag racing.
Well, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. He wants to get into drag racing. Go and spam his feed.
You know, I want a helicopter license. That's what I want to do. But I just can't find a way to make it financially viable.
I was about to say you got about 40, 50 grand spare, and then you got to hire a chopper every time you want it, or buy one, or then you buy one, then the maintenance, and your mate's got his chopper license, any other chopper, and it's.
I've been trying to get work to get one. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. But
good luck.
Our head safety guy, his son is a chopper pilot.
Yeah.
And every time something happens, like we got to go review some road conditions. I'm like, chopper. Like, come on, man.
I got a video on my channel there. Went out to my mate's place out the Burdekin, and he flew us down the Gorge Weir, and then we flew up the Burdekin River, over the Burdekin Dam, and you can see we stopped. There's crocs on the bank and stuff, and they slide in the water. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I went helicopter mustering once when I was a kid in the Northern Territory.
Yeah.
Wild.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They are great. Like some of the stuff they put on TV is just like, I don't think you should be showing it on TV, man, because I don't think that's terribly. Like if you're going by the guidelines, I don't think that's appropriate. Like I think they would frown upon a lot of those maneuvers, but it's just like, whatever, get away with it.
Some of the big channels, I guess they get it checked first before they post it.
Yeah,
like,
true. Yeah.
Like that Heavy D and that, he's got a lawyer that works for him. You know, plus I guess the stuff you can do in America is way different. But,
Well, I was saying to Cody about some of the videos that I've seen Heavy D do with his big wreckers and pulling like wrecks out of canyons and stuff. I think that'd be a cool,
Yeah.
cool style of video, like
Oh,
going
yeah.
and getting wrecks out of the bush, because like you're cleaning the bush up, but also like trying to identify what it is, and then taking the good bit. What if there's any good bits left on it, take it off, and then go and crush it, and sort of doing a good thing, cleaning up the bush or whatever. But yeah, like
I was going to do one a year or two ago, maybe a couple of years ago now. There was a burnt out Ford Ranger on the beach just out here.
Yep.
And I even had work lined up. They're going to loan me the gear,
Yep.
like Oxy and all that sort of shit. I don't know what it was. I think work got busy and I just never got around to it. But I was going to do that as a cool one, like just like a half clean up, car recovery thing. But I was going to chop it into pieces, put it in my box trailer, and pull it out.
Yep.
People going on though about, they're like, oh, you'll have to check the VIN number if someone owns the wreck or whatever. I'm like, it's completely burnt. There's nothing left of it. Like, if anything, they should pay to get it. You're doing them, doing them a favor.
Yeah, well, that's what I reckon too. Yeah.
There's always some up that blue waterway there.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the hill there. That's yeah.
Absolutely.
What else we got? I just run a BOC multi 250. It's pretty good, but only downside only does DC. Yeah, smaller units only do DCT and together with the bigger one. I've had the Lincoln 200M 4-in-1 for a couple of years now. Done a few review videos on that, which seem really popular. It's a good unit. It's only about $1,600 maybe. But the Unimig one I just got, it's more like $2,500 or more. But it's a lot more programmed. Like, you can just, on this big touch screen, you just punch in the material, the type of weld, and the way it goes. Like, yeah, it's another level again.
I can't remember that name. I've got a 200 ACDC TIG, but it's Weld something. It's grey, Weld something.
Is it Weld Pro?
Can't remember. Bought it from my brother in town here anyway. My brother works at not Global, Welders Mart. That's embarrassing.
Not the one in the
Panara Street there, across the road from the main road.
Yeah.
It's Global Welding, but his side is
yeah. Sort of like a BOC's got the other one on the side as well.
Yeah, it's not
Towns of
Welders
Welding
Mart,
supplies.
Anyway,
Welders World.
No, it is Welders Mart. That's what it is. Welders Mart. Yeah, Welders World's the other mob. Yeah, he's the manager in there, so I just bought it off him.
Unimig were good, eh? They I just reached out to them and asked if they got a demo machine to borrow to review. We don't have demo machines. We can give you 20% or 25% off a machine. Nice. Right. Easy. Haven't even done the video yet. So,
nice.
That's a trick. Just say you're going to review it and bloody get a discount. Ride north, do a Cape trip with them Can-Ams and stuff through there and run just buggies. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Cape on buggies would be absolutely sick. I got a Husky 501 adventure bike thing as well, which I keep falling off because I'm too short. But I wouldn't mind towing the bikes to Bramwell Junction, Bramwell Station, and then just doing the top half from there. So you don't have to do the huge stretches on the dirt on a fucking dirt bike. Because you get stuck on a van, you're getting buried in dirt.
Yep.
But that'd be sick. Doing a bikes one year.
Is it turbo your rig or is it the Can-Am?
No. I've just got the CF Moto U-Force.
Oh, CF.
So I got the latest CF Moto one, but it's I couldn't justify. Like, mate's got a Polaris XP.
Yep.
It's $35,000. This thing was 19, and it's got a KTM engine, Canadian CV Tech transmission.
It's crazy,
and it's the big one. It's the new 1000cc ones. It's a full 3-seater.
Yeah.
Full camo.
Yeah, always
with all the bar work, rock sliders, and then I've got 100 amp hour lithium DC charger, 1,000-watt sound bar on the roof, 2-inch lift, 2-inch wheel spaces. It's sick.
I don't know how people justify what they're paying for those Can-Ams and stuff. So it's like, wow.
Yeah. If I did another one, I'd probably go all out and get one of the flash ones, just if I was using it enough.
Yeah.
You
need 30 plasma. Very happy with it. There you go.
Yeah, Unimig plasma. What's my plasma? Oh, they had a cheap Sigweld plasma, which now I sort of regret buying that one because I should have got the one with the remote trigger. So then you can put it into a plasma table. So if I end up getting a big enough shed to a plasma table, I can get another fucking plasma.
See Cody's plasma table.
Yeah, I scam shit. I couldn't believe when I got that.
That's so good.
Yeah, I don't have the room, and then they're so expensive.
Well, he's actually cleaned up Yeah, he's other side of his shed now, so it's like,
He's got shitloads of
yeah.
room. He could even whack another shed in there, like next to that.
Well, I
one.
think he's going to, yeah.
Heaps of room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm landlocked now.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. One day, I got a couple of year plan to sort of get an acreage block somewhere so I can do a bigger shed
Yep,
one day.
absolutely.
$500 VN, just go bang sets and hide it. Yeah, happy to go. My first car was a bloody VN, bronze VN executive that my old man used to have.
Yep.
Man, that thing would cop some abuse, eh?
Yeah, they had a recall on VNs when they were brand new. They had to change the accelerator pedaling because they were too
Being too
aggressive.
aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, my old man bought it new in 91.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
They reckon like, oh, these old grannies, going to church and then just baiting tires.
Yeah.
Even the lights are like,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
It was a weapon, eh? It was a weapon. We thrashed the piss out of it and it would not blow up.
Yeah.
My mate used to work at like a belt splicing company and they had big drums of toluene.
Yep.
Which is like that
Yeah.
down and booster. So we used to run insane amounts of toluene through this thing and it never died. Just hold on the limiter, eh? I remember we went out to like the Gammon little drag strip thing. My mate had a VS clubby, but it was like this gambler thing. It was like a custom Senator.
Yep.
And it was like a 5-liter auto. And yeah, I just fucking rinsed him in the VN.
Yeah.
Just rev and take off and light. And he was wild. Yeah.
Well, those 5 liters were nothing rather that back in the day.
Nah.
Like the first of them, they're like 165 kilowatts.
Yeah,
It's like,
heavy. And like 120 something maybe in the Buick fucking thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because the Buick's like GM walked away from them like late 70s or something.
Mm.
Like didn't do anything with them, and then Holden Australia's like, we'll take it.
Yeah. We'll take that. Turn it the other way.
They were like
Run
penned in the late 60s or something, like running through the 70s, and like GM's like, these engines are too harsh. We're moving on from them. Holden Australia's like, hold my beer. We're gonna run these for the next 10, 15 years or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
they tried to smooth them out, but they're still pretty harsh. But yeah, they did the job. So
Went for a lot of years.
I mean, compared to Buick to a bloody Alloy Tech, you know what I mean? Like Alloy Tech's just hand grenades, like the old Buicks just keep going.
Yeah. Unreal, eh? Speaking of bloody people that build cars and wild updates, have you seen the latest Skid Factory episode?
No.
You see, it's no longer that Al's leaving it.
What?
Yeah. They had a video up. I watched it last night. I've been out for a day or so. They're doing a 300 ZX.
I saw that.
And then it said plus big news. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I see-
yeah. I'm like, they're going to be giving it away or something. Like, yeah, cool. Another fucking car raffle. And at the end of it, yeah, he sort of goes quiet and he sits down and he's like, I'm just not enjoying doing it on camera all the time anymore. So then Woody's taking the whole thing. He's going to be the host, which he's probably good at. Like, he'll kill it. But that's a huge fucking.
Yeah, but
He's
Al's
smart,
like
man.
the biggest part of the fabrication and work side of it.
Yeah, which he reckons that Woody has all the skill set to do it. He's been with him for years doing it and learned
Yeah, okay.
shitloads.
Yeah,
But
fair enough. Wow.
I'd be a bit nervous if I was, that Woody that's got to keep doing it and keep up that sort of standard. Now, some of the builds they've done are nuts compared to what like the ones they started with were next level, and then
I just wonder what he's. Oh, I mean, I'm not.
he's just going into other projects and still going to do guest spots and still do guest. He's still doing his own builds for other people, but not filming it. And then Woody will do all his own shit, and then he'll come and film some of the stuff
So
that he's done.
Surely he's still 50% partner in the.
I wondered how that works.
Yeah,
Hey, like when
surely.
they've got revenue and merch and all that, like, did he have to buy him out?
Because I mean,
how does that work?
Because I mean, like I said, he's the biggest part of that. I mean, Woody does the editing and the filming and the.
Well, he
But
does all
Al's
the work, yeah.
Al's the guy behind everything that gets it done. So I mean, I guess if Al doesn't want to do it on camera going forward, he's probably saying like, I'll keep the wheels moving essentially, but I don't want to be on camera, but I'll still get. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. I haven't even watched the video, so I mean, I'm just thinking in my head like he's probably like,
Yeah, like how does
the
that
revenue will stay 50-50, but I'll do some stuff in the background and.
It'd be a tough conversation because if you're completely stepping away from it and just being like a silent partner, then why would you be cool with 50% of the revenue?
Well, but I mean, what's he doing to supplement it?
Work. Yeah, like building cars and that for other people, just not filming. It's the same thing,
That's
but just probably getting
but they
paid.
get good numbers, man. Like,
Yeah.
why would you? That's in my mind. That's taking a step back.
Yeah, I don't understand why he'd have to step back. Like he talks on camera, but Woody does all the editing. He does all the shit stuff.
Well, I mean, like
I think
I-
I
yeah, I
might
don't know.
handle some of the
I
merch
don't
or
know
something.
because they're doing the same. Like, I mean, they do builds for people on the channel.
Yeah.
So it's like, why, like if you're going to do builds for people anyway, you may as well just add the monetization of YouTube onto it.
Why wouldn't you? I guess when you film it to that level, it does slow your build down a lot. Like, it
Yeah, but
takes 3 to 4 times longer.
But I
because you're
think
filming.
I think they have a deal. Well, I'm just theorizing. I think they have a deal with the guys whose cars it is. It's like, hey, your money input is significantly less because we're getting this sponsored, that sponsored, that sponsored,
Mm.
but the time frame may blow out. I don't know. That's
I
just
think
what I
I'm
think
not talking
happens.
about the frustration of when you're just trying to build something. Like I've done it before. Right? I've gone and done. So this is one I've had when I started doing YouTube shit. Right, to learn something weird is like you end up doing all these outdoor trips on your own.
Yeah.
Because it's a very rare thing to find guys like you and Cody and that are cool to film.
Yeah.
But then you all want to be filming for your own stuff as well.
Yeah.
There's only so many collab videos you could do, or
Yeah.
you'd almost end up on a roster of one person does the video this time, he does the video, and then it ends up sort of awkward where you're like, you just want to be doing, because you want to do one each week.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, I've been on trips before with mates, and you want to pull up and get some mint shot driving through somewhere.
Yep. And they just want to keep moving.
And they just want to keep fucking punching,
Yeah.
mate, and they'll just leave you behind. I'm like, well, next time I'm going on my own.
Yep.
And if you're someone who doesn't like to do trips on your own, then it's sort of
Sucks. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm lucky I sort of do it with my boys, but yeah.
Yeah.
The Cape trip I did with a mate that I grew up with, and he loves taking drone shots, but doesn't like. He posts them as like scenic shit, not really like he doesn't get on camera to do videos.
Yep.
So he filmed, like he did heaps of footage and just gave it to me.
Yep.
But that's rare to find that.
And
But yeah, I don't know. But that's gonna be interesting, one. You'll have to watch that video and see his spit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I had no. I saw that 300 ZX and big news. I'm just like, oh, it can't be that big, but that's pretty big.
Yeah, just the knowledge, mate. Like I don't think Woody's got that knowledge where he knows the history of cars and builds and that. He'd have to research it and then do a script sort of thing or key points.
Yeah, and like the contacts that Al has and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You think like, but I guess Woody's
By the time
made
he's
all
our
those
age, he
contacts,
would.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Woody doing it by himself, or he's got a guy coming in?
I don't know. He said he was going to be the host. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's going to bring in another person who'll be
I would say
a
so.
co-host. But then how do you cut them into it? You'd have to pay him as an employee.
I don't know. That's problems.
That's problems to worry about in a couple of years, mate.
Problems I don't know. So yeah.
Either.
Uh,
Either.
just got to worry about paying all my subscriptions to get my YouTube videos yet.
What's the thing when you got to pay bloody thing for the music, thing for the
Adobe Pro,
editing?
Epidemic Sound, yeah.
I got
This and
Epidemic.
that.
I use Final Cut Pro because it's a one-off thing of $300.
Yeah,
But
okay.
Adobe Pro is just better, slightly.
Yeah.
Final Cut will do it all, but yeah.
Yeah. And then the camera equipment and this and that. The fuel getting there and then this and then that. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's negative geared. So
Nah, that's all good.
Yeah.
What else do you want to be doing anyway?
Yeah.
Enjoying.
Starlet life.
I'm enjoying Starlet life. Oh, the Buzzbox.
Like Toyota Starlet, like a little one.
Yeah, you just got
Yeah,
a
it's
Toyota
sick.
Starlet, yeah.
Remember when I lived in the Isles?
He's got a
dude
tank
had
too. He does
turbo one.
tanks.
Like legit
Tank,
military tank.
Yeah, tanks.
Fuck yeah. I already wrote the XA Coupe guy thing on my phone, so I'll check that out when I get home.
Tanks, yeah.
It sounds like my sort of shit. Yeah. 6 acres of property. Yeah, that's 6 acres would be nice. I want to go like maybe 20 or something, but
yeah, but that's 5 up where I am up Balgal. Like, yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
28. I mean, trying to keep 5 acres, trying to keep the grass down on 5 acres during the wet season, it's a mission. You got 20 acres, man. Like you need some serious gear or someone there full time on the yard. Like
maybe you pick the right country where you got a house block and the rest is sort of just nature sort of thing.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or you get a horse, or you get goats, or
My missus would do that. She'd have like 1,000 snag dogs and would keep it all down.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I need a hoist. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm doing as well now too.
And the supervisor works hit me up like, what horse is that? And this and that and this and that. And I said, oh, it's a tough lift. And I said, oh, because when I got the shed built, like I had the slab made for the horse, like I said, and it's only that side, like it's, oh, not that side, but it's like 250 And it's like extra pylons, double Rio, 40 MPa, you know, da da da. It's like from the get go, it was made. And same as the height, like it's 4.5 meter at the peak.
Yeah, I
It's designed to
got
go-
fucked over on the height by the council.
Yeah.
Because of the road behind my place.
Yeah.
So they said I couldn't have a shed there at all. And
Yeah,
I'd already
right.
built the house with the driveway leading up to it. And almost I had to take them to like arbitration.
Yeah,
Went on
right.
for months, cost a couple of grand, and I ended up winning, but I had to go a meter lower and only 6x6 instead of 7x7 and color coded to the house and all
Yeah.
that shit. I should have just built what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because turns out there's all these illegal sheds all through the first couple of stages where we are.
Yeah.
I went there with all these color photos. I'm like, here's all the illegal sheds. Pull all them down or I'm building mine.
Yeah.
And I ended up losing, but yeah. And I've regretted it ever since, just not having enough room.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, I was limited for room for there, like for the
Mm.
length and all that. It's like 9 by 7.5, but
Yeah.
yeah, the 4.5 is nice. I can lift a car full extension, no worries.
You
I
go
think-
on the lean-to out forward or something if you needed more. Right?
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
well, that's the thing. Like if I was staying, I might think about it, but because
Mm.
we go up the block eventually, like
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I got
Everything out there.
plenty of room up there.
Just to go.
Funny being in the tank community. I know a lot of people with the big tanks. Got a good mate with a 55-ton Centurion.
Nice. There's that if you ever gone through Cairns, there's like Tank World or something up there.
Mm.
They do a open day once a year where they like run, like they do ride-alongs or something in
Yeah, right.
Leopard Tank or something. Or
Yeah.
I don't know shit about
Yeah,
it. One of my mates is right into it.
Should see him start up his tank. It's an experience. Like
I bet.
it's wild. Like yeah.
Yeah, my missus would be pissed if I came into the tank. Nowhere to put it.
Uh,
I told her that I was buying a gold mine, so I was watching.
Oh
I was
my-
just watching mining shit on YouTube. Like, I need a gold mine. She's like, no, you fucking don't.
I just need gold nuggets. I don't
Yeah.
need gold ones.
89 model VM was my first. It still goes. Run it flat and run thin as an gas. Yeah, that's what I did. It just loves it. It's rusted out now, but still goes. No water pump or anything. It's like, yeah, nice. He's talking about the Australian armory, and I told him, yeah, he knows the one. Knows the owner. There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say he know all about it. Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like Tank Fest or something like once a year. Sick.
Yeah, he's always making new bits for it and doing stuff. Pretty. I guess you just Repco don't sell tank parts, I suppose.
That'd be hard. I want to do more metal lathe sort of machining content. I got a metal lathe there that I need to finish setting up.
Yeah.
Just getting some gear for it.
I got a little baby one there. I've never bothered setting it up. I got it for like, I'll do spaces and this and that. And it's like,
It's been handy a couple of times, but I bought some other gear for it from Heron Falls, and I just got to set it up properly.
Yeah.
I tried buying like a quick change tool post, and it doesn't fit properly. It was meant to be for that center height machine.
Yeah.
But then the bolt's too big for it or something.
Do you watch Cutting Edge Engineering?
Yeah, I love that shit. I watch hours and hours of that.
He's like cracked a cheat code or something. It's
The
like
views, mate, is massive.
how though? He
People
doesn't
love that
do.
shit.
But in all honesty,
I used to do that shit for a job when I was doing my trade.
but what part of the videos is like stands out?
The dogs, the dogs. He's sort of funny.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's
the blue.
But 80% of the video is just video on the machine work.
Yeah, I find it relaxing to watch. I think it's one of them.
I mean, but it's like he's cracked a cheek. There's something about it that appeals to so many people. It's like, it's crazy. Like you look at the views, like 12 hours, 500,000 views. Like, okay,
nuts,
there's a tree. I'll go.
Yeah.
Just like,
that's what I talk about. Like on like a weeknight, I might watch one of his videos, and then I'm just like, I'm not touching anything to do with mine.
Yeah.
Why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Sometimes you get a sniff of it going successful, and then it keeps you going. Like that hard solo video on TikTok, 1.1 million views.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I put more effort into it, it'd probably go all right. I didn't do no planning for it. Just wing it. Half the YouTube shit I barely plan. Wing it.
Yeah, no, but he's on the regular. It's just crazy numbers. It's like that would be a nice slice of revenue right there.
Yeah. I watch a lot of that stuff. There's one called Inheritance Machining as well. He's in the US, I think.
Yeah, okay.
He does some cool shit. He like inherited all this machining gear from his grandfather that died, and he makes some like next level tooling and different
I
things.
remember who. There's a guy in an engine machine shop in the States. Him and his dad. He calls his dad the cleaning guy. I can't remember the name of that channel, but they're pretty good to watch. Like it's just all old basic gear, but they
You know, one to watch that gets massive views. There's a dude that just melts shit down.
Oh,
Seen
big
that
stack,
big stack
big stack
decasted?
D. Yeah, yeah,
See
yeah, yeah.
views on that?
Yeah.
I almost got into that for a bit. I was going to get one of those devil
Yeah, I watched-
forges.
I haven't watched one of Big Stack D's for a little while, maybe a month or two.
Yeah,
But he and like doesn't talk. It's
no,
just
no
it's just
face on camera, just the same pattern.
that's what I mean. It's like cheat
Yeah,
code stuff,
so-
eh?
Yeah,
It's awesome. Like, just jealous. That's all.
yeah.
What did he say? I was up there for the Armour Fest. Just got this
Yeah.
guy, and they got a lot of tanks and run them around the tank. It's okay views, but XW gets twice as many views. I know how that goes. Big difference in earning between.
Yeah, talking vids and vids we're working videos while and grinding.
Yeah.
You mean like the CPM's lower, like the rate per 1,000 views is lower for ones we're not talking because it's not as marketable, like for advertisers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah, I'd be keen to know what his CPM is.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's like 7 something, I think.
Mine varies. Like I
Yeah.
said, yeah, that the last video I did, that Valiant video, it only had one ad cycle in it. Versus normally those videos at least have 2 ad cycles.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's hard to know. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how it goes now with that change with YouTube with it.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the ad itself.
Because then,
You never. I think even if you get you're never going to do it full time just off ad revenue. That's what they all say. So I listen to all these YouTube podcasts and that for years. Now you got to do merch and Patreon and this and that and
Yeah, I haven't got-
you got to do like everything combined is enough to do it.
Yeah, but I haven't got Patreon or any of that. But
Nah,
yeah, I just got to focus
I don't have
on
enough
growing.
bonus content. I can barely get out the full time content.
Yeah. It's only, I'm just trying to grow the base at the
Yeah.
minute. So yeah. But like like I said, everything's going in the right direction. But it's just like,
Mm.
it's like doing it, pushing a car up slightly uphill, and the park brake's still on a click or two. You just like it's moving, but it's just like I wish it was a bit far. But like I said, if you didn't do it at all, well, it just goes.
Yeah.
So
I think the ones that just kick off, it's very rare.
yeah, you either got cracking content, or you're piggybacking off something else, or you're editing whiz, and I don't know. You're like the people who are just awesome at social media, like they know how to act and thumbnails and do this and that, and but that's not me. Like I couldn't keep it up. That'd be for like 5 seconds. I'd be like, ugh.
You don't want to be fake on camera because then it becomes a job. Absolutely, I've never bothered doing that.
Never gonna happen.
I don't get like you look on TikTok and Instagram that people that engage with like troll comments, and they like reply to them and shit. I've never done that. There's, I get the occasional comment like once a month or something. I just block.
Yeah,
I'm like not feeding the trolls at all. Like if you're a flog, go somewhere else, mate. Not here.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky so far. I haven't had a lot of.
It'll come, mate.
I'm Facey. I used to get a couple when I share, but I'm sharing less and less on Facey.
When I reviewed VB and said it wasn't that great, the new VB 6%ers, I got roasted, mate. And you could see the changes between the platforms on where the different vibes of people hang out. Facebook is where they all are.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everyone was like, bloke probably boos Christmas, fucking worst voice I've ever heard or some shit. It's like, it's like then I did a big compilation of them as a funny video, but it's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I was saying, I think I said in the last live, like all the haters or whatever, I just kill them with kindness. Like you respond to them and you be real kind to them, and they freak out. They don't know what to do. Yeah. And then they end up coming around and like, oh, sorry, man, I was having a bad day. The day, just like, oh, good, man. Yeah. Thanks for your comment. Keep on moving.
Yeah.
He's saying, talking videos could get twice the views as a welding video, yet the welding video earns twice as much.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess I haven't studied it that hard. But I've only been monetized since May, so I don't have a great deal of data to work with too.
I think it's to do with like you're a lot more likely to have brands reach out to you to do sponsored ads and that because you're a person, you're a marketable. Yeah. Well, you're an influencer, not just a time lapse. And getting grinded.
Yeah, I suppose how would you do that if you don't? Be hard to do if you don't speak. I mean, I guess you get the product out there, but you don't. You're not talking it up. I guess you're just showing it. Yeah.
Oh, guess that's They're a sweet way to look at it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, and yeah, go with that for now.
That's all I did, and it's sort of I'm sort of lucky that I like both types of content.
Yeah.
I probably like doing like the stuff in the shed is probably more enjoyable, really.
Yeah.
It's a lot more physical work, but it's not as much planning like outdoor trips and that.
Yeah. Well, what I found is like, so that barra build in the shed there, like, because it's so involved and so strung out and trying to get videos done every week, it's like you don't get a whole lot done in a week's time, which people don't. I don't do it full time. I'm doing it half the time, and half the time isn't half the time because I've got to travel. So it's like, and then I've also got a wife, and I've also got other stuff going on. So it's like your time to actually work on it and filming is very reduced.
Yeah.
So you don't, if that's all you got to do weekly videos
You
on,
don't have
the videos aren't
You
going
don't
to
have
be
enough
big, and
commercial.
there's not going to be a lot going on. And it's like, so I think people get burnt out seeing the same car all the time. So that's why I started mixing up the content.
Yeah.
Trying to show different things, doing different things, and it always spikes up. When it's something different, like the views go up.
Yeah.
Like if it's not the regular stuff on the same build in the shed, like it always does better.
Yeah.
Like
I also tried to do that. Like I got side by side stuff, dirt bike stuff, then four-wheel drive gear reviews, using the four-wheel drive gear to an outdoor trips and that, and then building shit in the shed like fabrication. But they reckon you should niche down into one of them. But that's sort of a niche, like bloke content sort of thing. Like,
but unless you're someone like
in it.
cutting edge engineering, who's like you've hit a cheat code, like you're not gonna cast a wide enough net, I think, by niching in. Like
he's gonna have to get creative after a while though, because a lot of those jobs that come through are the same jobs.
Well, I'll stop watching because I know, not that I've stopped watching, I just haven't clicked on a video for a little while because it's like it's the same sort of thing. It's like I do that as a job. Like I don't even know why I'm watching in the first place. It's like, why am I watching this? I've done all this before.
I did the exact same thing. I think it's like the ASMR thing.
Yeah. And then like
I like the one where he's doing the Frenner up and that sort of stuff. Where you can see the progression like a build series. Yeah.
I like that cast iron stuff he was doing, like cast iron repairs, and like it's just like no one's showing that. It's like it's pretty cool, like
it's awesome.
But yeah, like I'll always do that sort of stuff, but it's like I said, every time I throw something different in, it seems to respond well. I mean, and so the Hemi Inter that I'm putting together, like I'll try and use that as like a bit of a camp and fishing bomb. Like I want to sort of splice that content in there as well and see how the audience reacts, because I mean you see some of the guys out there like massive channels get massive views doing the full driving, camping, fishing or whatever, but I suppose they've probably honed in on that over a long time too, so it's like everything, I don't know, maybe again they maybe just have perfected it, and but it's worth giving it a go. If nothing sticks, it's like, oh, move on.
If you figure out what pops and you just rinse and repeat, that's sort of content. So figure that out after a while. Mine seems to be reviewing shit King's gear. That's the biggest use.
Well, that's what I mean, because that 4-drive segment's just so big though. Like everyone wants to know about
stuff that people can afford. That's like some of them 4-drive channels now. They're doing like RAM builds at 250, 300 grand. People don't really watch it except for the crazy edit or the sort of cool. But they're not getting huge views. You see them all now. They're building old Hiluxes and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's more relatable, isn't it? I suppose, but and I mean, you see some of the videos of like old Hiluxes doing some crazy tracks, and it's like, wow, that's impressive. Like, and you don't really care too, because it's an old Hilux, so you're just gonna bash it up the track. So,
wouldn't mind doing one of them, like just seeing how fast something could get up a track. Like, there's one dude, he's from the UK, but he rode a postie bike, like
I heard about that.
From right at the top of America to the bottom.
Yeah.
But then he got a little Chinese Willys jig for a couple of grand, and he was like riding it from like Utah to Moab or some shit. So hundreds of miles in this little jig. It blew up a few times, and he had to go back and rebuild it and come back and start again. He ended up building paddles for it and floated it across the lake. Like, that sort of stuff would be cool.
You see, I can't even remember what it was on, whether it was on Netflix or YouTube. they found the first ever Land Rover
Oh,
and they rebuilt it. Did you
Mm.
see that?
no.
It's pretty cool, yeah. And then they took it on what's one of the crazy trips they do across the Mojave? No, not the Mojave. It's not Sahara. Oh, I can't remember. There was like a heap of cars who did it, and yeah, old mate took this first Land
Mm.
Rover on the same trip, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, yeah.
cool.
But this thing was trash. Like it was
Mm.
like the chassis was falling off half, the body was a mess. But you know they rebuilt it using as much as they could, they reckon. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, C90 Adventures, that's the dude. That's awesome. I've watched that for a while now. He's only just gone full time, but
yeah,
he never put out videos that often. It'd be like one every month or every couple of months.
yeah,
But they'd be full like movie length edits.
yeah,
But wild trips, man. Like he's riding through like Afghanistan or somewhere, and friggin' he gets down in the middle of North America, South America, and you
Yeah.
can't get through with a vehicle, but there's a ferry. So he disassembles the whole postie bike at some dude's house that he met, puts
Wow.
it in those candy striped bags, puts it on the boat, and puts it back together on the other side.
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's wild.
Actually, that's funny. I had a similar idea. I run my Cody the other day. Something not that, but yeah, a pretty funny idea.
Yeah.
Um,
I film, work, and edit and upload all in one day. Sometimes I can't be bothered uploading, and occasionally skipping a week. Makes next video boom. Yeah.
yeah, I've wondered about that because, like I said, I sort of just for 12 months, I just said I'm going to do a video a week, and then reevaluate
Mm.
next year. I'll go if I space them out a fortnight and they're longer, better videos. Like I'm not trying to squeeze the video out, so like maybe the videos will be better. They'll be longer. Like they may, yeah, because you're not there every week. You only turn up every other week. Maybe more people will be inclined to watch. I don't know. Like I'm just working with the theory of being consistent and trying to be rewarded with the consistency at the moment. That's all I'm. Yeah.
Now you get enough subscribers too. You could do a poll on the YouTube page
Yeah.
and that, like just ask what people want to see, and
Yep.
you know, yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, it's
Depends on the build too. Depends how much progress you can reasonably get in
Well,
what time frame.
That's the thing. It's
Each one will be different.
and I sort of want to move in the space of just like whatever on my week off and go like, oh, what can we do in a week? Yep, well we'll do that. And it's like if people can see, seems to be when they can see either major things happen or an entire thing happen, that makes them happy. If they can see it, this is where it started. This is what we did. Now it's finished.
Yeah,
that seems to please.
Yeah.
It's only the diehards who want to see the meticulous step by step. I did this, I did that. You know, like
mine's the same with like the next bit of the toy hauler and fitting out the canopy. Like really, one video would be most of the canopy fit out. There's a lot of work to get done, wiring it all up and everything.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what chunks I'm going to break it into and still make it watchable.
Well, that's what I said in that. Like I've filmed a heap on the Barra, but I'm not going to put a video up until it's like half hour, 3/4 an hour long. It's like I'll try and see if starving you over a little bit and then bringing it back in a bigger video. See if that helps. It's like because like I said, the other content it does better anyway. So it's like try me luck and make. And they have asked for longer videos, so it's like I'll make that longer video, and it'll only come around every so often. So but
maybe you do the longer videos and do little sneak peek bits on socials.
Well, that's what I am very slack at is updates on socials. I got to get better at that. I know that.
Sort of time over between that longer period of videos.
Yep. That's one thing I definitely lack.
Yeah. You need to plan it, eh? Like I've started like a spreadsheet, just content planning.
Yeah.
Because I'm so disorganized with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure, man. That's.
I'm pretty much still going on about the bender. He's committed to the cause.
Nah, I gave up benders a long time ago. You ask Hardy.
They hurt too much, mate.
Yeah, I'm too old.
I went to that. Yeah, I go the other day. I went to that Rocks concert, whatever it was, with Noiseworks. What was it? Thirsty Merc. And there was the old mate who was in Noiseworks and NXS.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got blind.
That's grand.
It was not good.
Keep starting the tell.
Get a sponsor for tinned fuel pump or what?
BC Valiant. But they're modified. They got LED indicators in them, Grant. BC Valiant. Put them up.
Put a race motor in the mini jig that blew up. So did it with the standard mini jig. Yeah, well, he put a different, and yeah, he took the Chinese engine out and put like a little motorbike engine or something. I think it was.
I'll have to check it out.
It's pretty cool, man. If even just the little motorbike stuff, like the trip he does, is pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Place he goes like 6 feet of snow on a bloody postie bike. Yeah. $100 to come on a bender. I keep staring at the tail lights. Yeah. Yeah, they were familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, BC Valiant. Had to be my passo.
Mm.
Oh well. Looks like it's all the same legends that have just been smashing out the comments, and the old viewers are starting to dwindle off. I guess everyone might be going to have tea.
It is a school night.
Probably do the same, eh?
Mm. We'll have to organise a big one.
Yeah, count me in.
Mm.
Send the herd out in your fridge, mate.
Well, actually, maybe that's how I do it. I was going to do like a barbecue, but we could do that. Make it a weekend night. Not get blind, but we can have a few drinks instead of
start early. Start early enough in the day that
do it like mid afternoon. I reckon. But then the lighting, you don't have to worry. You can just be natural lighting.
Yeah, don't have to get blind, but you can just.
We could almost do a combo one at my joint. I wonder how that'd go if you had like, one on YouTube Live, one on Insta, one on TikTok or something.
Or you could just do the
collab.
The invite, do the collab on the live,
yeah. I need to look into it more. How to do how to set a proper live stream so it's good quality. Like just maybe if you can have it on a tripod where you can move the camera around. And
Cody does his on a camera, but because he said to me to Sav and I didn't have time, but he said I just got to download a Sony app, I think on it.
Yeah, and you can plug it in. Yeah.
Well, and I think he said you can Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even need.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so I'm that untech savvy. I'm just like, I don't have the time, bro. I'll do it next time. Like, So yeah. Because they said that the image was okay on the laptop, and having the mics is good audio, so it's we'll just leave it for that. But camera would be more on a tripod would be better for sure.
Yeah, just to show people stuff, and that would be good.
Yeah,
I reckon we line one up somewhere, and we just do it mid RV, cook some snags.
Yeah, man.
And empty out whatever bloody drinks I've got in the fridge.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Oh well, that'll do it. You bloody legends. Because we got to go to bed.
That was heaps of fun.
Talking about YouTube will it start videos? Yeah, you're right, but we kind of found a bit of lightning in the bottle because me and Cody did that EJ video and it went it's like 550,000 views, and then like the next one's the Land Cruiser, the 55 video, and it's like 250K, and then it just then there's like 100K and like the Willow. Yeah, it's like it's hard to know what's.
I remember seeing that first one pop off, and I messaged Cody a screenshot, and I was like, "I think you've got it."
Yeah,
and then it died off again. Like,
yeah. That was like lightning in a bottle. Actually, Graham, he's got EJ sedan, and he was telling me he's like when we did the EJ video, all his EJ videos spiked at the same time because of that video.
Yeah, nice.
It's like, oh man, if you could do one of them a week, you'd just be like, oh, yep, got it sorted. It's like, nope.
You need to dig into the analytics. I think that's what you need to sweat them. I think sometimes.
Well, it was a bit of a combo of things. Like it was like, but it's also it was genuine. Like I was like genuinely going like, this thing ain't running, man. He's like, no, trust me. It's like, no, look at it, man. It's been pulled apart. There's this and that. It's like not only did it run, it drove. Like it was crazy. Like. And then out the front of the old historic pub, and it was just a cool vid. Like
that's what it is. Like, is it the title? Is it the day of the week? Is it the thumbnail? Is it the snag at the start? Like, I think I got to do that with mine. Is like have teaser bits at the start and then cut to the video.
Yep.
They seem to do better.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, we started like when we filmed together. He started, and I sort of copied it doing the old. Like the outtakes, throw a couple of jokes or outtakes in at the start, and then roll on with the video.
I throw bloopers in at the end sometimes, and some people like that. They stick around for me just losing the will to live.
Well, that's like Cutting Edge does that. Like
Yeah,
they'll have
yeah.
like 10 minutes
Yeah,
of
same
F
thing.
this,
I s-
F that.
yeah.
Just
I even
like,
stole their
wow.
little counter thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't find that little 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so I just went to their video and bloody cropped it out of there.
yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're good. People love that, Yeah.
Oh, like I said, I can't complain, man. It's just a slow road. It's like it was easy, everyone would be doing it, eh? So you just got to keep rolling forward with it. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to work away for the rest of my life. So it's like if this can supplement some of my income, well, that'd be nice. But
Mm.
I don't think I'll be ever be Cletus McFarlane, but it's be nice
Mm.
to get a bigger piece of the pie.
He just got lucky with that too, doing that stupid clip in front of old mate's car, and it went
Yeah,
viral.
it went viral. Yeah,
Nailed it.
and like
Learn everything working for bloody 13, 20 videos.
and his videos at the start were just bad. Like they weren't good, but they got people watching.
Yeah.
You know, he's like his Corvette with 100 whistles in the exhaust. It's like it's just
Yeah,
crap. Like
That gets it.
but it hit. You know what I mean? Like
Kids watch it. Every time I wear a Cletus shirt in one of my TikTok videos, someone's always in there. It's like, hell yeah, brother.
oh,
Just
true.
like so many people
It's fucking funny.
gets comments.
Yeah, picked up 10K views from that vid. Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
What the PS
The
controller
video in
stars
I
for
think
shit.
getting 100K views is doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I say, I don't think Cody's complaining about 100K views, but it's like you just, I guess, you know, Graham, what it's like. It's you just run it through your head time and time. It's like, what's different about this one versus this one?
Wish YouTube had that feature. Hey,
Yeah.
Tell me what bit it.
Yeah,
you can go through analytics. It'll tell you parts of the video where people dropped off and
and spikes and
yeah.
That was funny in that digger video.
And what keyword they searched.
Oh, really?
It tells you that as well.
you do. Yeah, you do see that. Yeah. It does do that.
I think you'd have to pull those two videos and really dive into the analytics, and you might get something out of it. And sit down and watch the video and break down the structure of the video compared to one that didn't do well, and then go, was it the teaser? Was it the overall video with the suspense of it?
I think the EJ video was big part was the thumbnail, because the thumbnail was a picture of it, wasn't where we worked on it. It was a picture where they found it on the property, no wheel sitting in the dirt, and just sunburnt, like and being abandoned. It's just like, and then we went to it, like it had the carby taken off it, it had this taken off it, you know, it was sitting at the same day, it had no wheels on it. It's just like, and I was like as skeptical as anyone. I'm just like, this thing's not going to do anything. And then not only did it run, then it drove, and then they were like, I'm chasing after it, and he's driving. Then we go at the front and then celebrate in front of the pub, and
it's good.
I guess it had a lot going on.
I think it had enough suspense to keep people hanging in, and then the watch time percentage gets up, and then YouTube would feed it more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it.
So it's like, you know, without engineering videos, you know, faking videos, you can't replicate. You don't know that you're going to replicate it
without people picking up that it's forced.
So it's like without cutting a wire here or undoing this, or
you look at like old school Youngbloods, and then now he's almost Steve Irwin. The change is just so drastic. I almost can't watch it. It's almost for American or like it's for overseas audiences now. But he's still killing it. But
well, that's the thing. It's like
you
can't be mad at him. It's just like, but I just can't see myself doing stuff like that. Like it's like I'm just going to be as genuine as I can and try and be a bit more high energy, and that's about it. It's like I'm not going to do fake stuff. It's just not happening. Like so.
Yeah, the Australian market is tiny compared to America. Yeah, absolutely.
Holden and Ford cars in Australia, half is. Yeah, true. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. We need to probably try and get onto Fords or Valiants or do another Holden. This and that VL sedan was the best part for me, and that drifts in the VL. Oh yeah, I love doing that. That was getting back to me speedway roots. That was awesome. Yeah, like I said, if I knew what did well, we'd be laughing. We'd all be killing it. But I don't know if it changes week to week. I don't know if it's like, you know what I mean? Like you don't know, eh? Like your perfect examples. It's like this is a 10, this is a 10. You bring the same energy. You know, you tag it the same, you market it the same. It's like one video does this and one video does that. It's like How?
A lot of them are surprising. Like, why did that go hard? It was just,
Yeah.
it was like, this is just craft beer. That's craft beer.
Yeah.
You know, but like hard solo on that. I knew that was going to go hard. I saw other people do the video. It went hard, so I quickly made sure I had to chase one down to get it. That vodka orange probably will go hard.
Yeah.
Not that high, but that one. But it'll probably do good. All the party drinks do good.
Do you ever do whiskey? Like you
I-
ever do proper 12 or
Yeah,
anything
no, I
like
do. I've done it on bonus episodes. I was doing like one a month where I was doing shots of bloody Ratu and
Candy boy energy
cinnamon
going-
tequila
going
and
whiskey.
yeah. I try to do like a
I've
bonus
never tried
episode.
proper 12 actually. That would like
Actually,
you
I
could
haven't tried that
you
either.
could probably tag the hell out of that because Conor McGregor that would do pretty well.
Yeah, we could do UFC in the morning.
Oh, now you're talking.
UFC in the morning, and then if I can cook up a couple
Like
of
a
beers
Vegas,
on a live
like
stream.
a Vegas card or something. It's Vegas.
Yeah.
Is that like 2 or 3 in the morning our time?
What about a bloody UFC fight companion live stream? Coming up with these ideas now.
Stop it. Yeah. No, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what card? I'm just thinking what cards are over there that fall in our arbos because they're. Yeah, no, because if they do a Vegas card, it's at
A
10,
cup-
11 at night, and that's how early
Yeah,
they are.
yeah.
So a Vegas,
the routine ones, the main cards are
like
like 10 a.m.
an American-based card usually is
Yeah.
our early
Yeah,
Sunday.
it's only been these overseas ones that have been like 4:30 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Because even the Australian cards don't line up for us. They do them for the
Yeah,
American audience.
I'd give an eye on. There's a good one. I used to watch them all. I had the
Oh,
bloody
so did
fight
I,
pass
yeah.
thing and that, and then it was just too much time on my 2 days off. I was
Yeah.
chewing a day doing that.
Yeah.
That might be an idea.
Yeah, well, I haven't even actually watched the highlights. I got to watch Aspinall just beat not
Yeah, Rodriguez. No.
Aspinall beat the Polish heavyweight. I can't remember his name. For the heavyweight interim strap. And then
So
Alex Behera beat
Yeah.
Prohaska for the light heavyweight strap.
Yeah.
That was, I can't remember what number card, but that was the last number card that just came up.
Yeah, I haven't watched the last couple. Been busy doing
And
this.
Volk got beat by the Russian lad again.
Mm.
But he's lined up. He was lined up to defend his featherweight strap, I think, at the end of the year, but I'm not sure if that's happening.
Well, I think they just announced one for him. He's going straight back to fight someone else. Name wasn't one of the real big names. But
Nah, it's not. I know the bloke you're talking about,
I
but
think he
it's
just
not a
wants to
big
clean
name.
that up, get another win, and get back to it.
Well, he's cleaned out of the division, so it's like,
Mm.
yeah, it's not going to be big names because he's beaten every big name there is. Like, yeah.
Tony Ferguson fights someone in an upcoming one.
Paddy the Batty. Paddy Pimble.
Yeah, that's it. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Because Paddy's on the way up, but Tony's a bit of an assassin.
Tony's been training with David Goggins.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
I heard that somewhere this week.
He's he always had good cardio, but it's like
Yeah.
stepping up to that game is like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, sick.
What's he doing? Oh, Loki. Better late than never. Message retracted.
No, I think
good on you.
It's because he said evening, lass.
Might
Might have meant lads. Yeah, lads. There you go. Knew it.
It's
Breakfast
It's
boxing
odd.
tent in the backyard of the block in the film.
what's it? It's odd. It's odd live. It's odd. It's odd. I've put a stack of XW videos and occasionally one will do rubbish, even though. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. There's no handbook. There's no handbook for it. It's just, and I think, I tried to do it like it's always Friday hour 5:35. Like I'm trying to be consistent in that respect. So I think sometimes if you're not consistent on your days and your times, I don't think YouTube puts you up higher than like they might all be great videos, but they mightn't promote you as high as what you probably should be. Like as if you're not. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I just thought I'll take that variable out and just upload at the same time, same day.
You post that time because it just works out good with your days
No,
off.
just everyone's getting home.
Yeah. That's the theory I use.
Everyone's getting home, cracking a 10.
Yeah.
So
YouTube tells you the best time to post. I don't know how accurate that is, but I think they would know. Yeah, one's like Thursday nights or some shit.
Sunday mornings are always good. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've posted on all days. I'll
Mm.
go on Wednesday, Thursdays, Mondays, Sundays, Friday. Yeah,
Main
that's-
channels I see, they're always same day, same time. Like that's their
a
set
lot of the bigger
consistency.
guys. Oh, I shouldn't say it. A lot of the guys that I watch, like low standards and all that, like they post Friday up like near on identical
Mm.
times. Like I just go off the theory that I do the same thing. Like if I was working Monday to Friday, get
Mm.
home,
Yeah.
crack a 10, sit down. It's like
Yeah.
who's uploaded a video?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, okay.
Mm.
And if they don't watch it then, they watch it
Mm.
in the morning. You know, I go
Yeah,
and mow
sort
the
of.
yard.
It's there for that whole weekend.
Yeah,
Get them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my theory, but yeah,
I found Sunday Arby's not too bad because everyone's like home chilling. Sort of.
yeah. Sunday, I think if you upload by 9, I think they say is a
Mm.
like not my analytics, but just overall analytics. They say like by 9 Sunday morning or whatever is always a good spot. But yeah,
I don't think in the end, you just think too much into it.
oh
You know,
mate, you do. Yeah, that's what I said. I'll just take that
Yeah.
variable out. I'll just upload this date, this time.
I think 50% of YouTube is people telling you how to do YouTube.
Yeah,
That's pretty much.
yep. We got John on board, have we? Jono, YouTube has their own rules and they seem to change
Daily,
daily.
yeah, that's accurate as.
Mhm.
Yep, yep, yep. I'll fight in the tent as Yenny Yabby. I'll send you a vid of my last fight, right? Do it.
Send it to Kenny.
Best fun you'll ever have. Get bonus. So I think if we're going by Primo's customs, we're having a bender, starting a Brophy's boxing tent and going to the strippers and doing a burnout on the way there.
You just start without me, mate. And
Yeah.
I'll catch up.
I can feel the headache now. Just feel that.
Oh well, I think we better let Kenny go home, lads. I think is your yeah. We're dwindled. We've gone.
Yeah.
What have we done? We're done 2 hours. We're done over 2 hours. Now.
Jesus.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's got it. You've got to have enough of us already. All right, so that'll do it.
That's fun.
We're going to hear Kenny's going to line up. We're going to get drunk at his place. Watch
Yeah.
some UFC.
Stay tuned. I'll line it up. I'll line up a card in a weekend when everyone's free and we'll do something.
Oof, I like it.
Mm.
If you haven't already, go to
Yep.
YouTube, go to his TikTok, go
Yep.
and buy something for him.
Kenny B on YouTube. Don't get confused. There's a guy who's a Jamaican rapper, and my goal is to make it above him, which I think I'm almost there now.
Oh wow.
But, yeah,
Maybe just start rapping.
I'm not the Jamaican rapper.
Oh dear.
I'll be like male Rihanna from Wish.
All right, legends.
Alright,
Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
peace.